Game 6 about to get underway between the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles and the Colorado Northwestern Community College Spartans. Game 6, this is an elimination game. So, ladies and gents, look at the teams on the field because one of them is going home after this one.
Yeah, Colorado Northwestern and CSI looking to keep their seasons alive, have a stay of execution here, if you will. Colorado Northwestern defeating CSI 7-6 here in a very thrilling second game of this conference tournament, 7-6 on a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth. So we can only hope for a game as exciting here. Both pitchers and teams set here as CSI leads off with Cole Walters.
First pitch from Tanner Anderson goes outside for ball one. You got Anderson on the hill for the Spartans. Reyes behind the dish. Wait. Is Reyes behind the dish?
No, Torres Moore.
Torres Moore is behind the dish. Right up the middle is a shot from Cole Walters and a leadoff single
Just like
for the Golden Eagles.
Cole Walters on base with the leadoff single here. He's going to bring up third baseman Jackson Coons. Behind him will be center fielder Quentin Marcelin. Batting in the fourth spot, DH Mason Hayes. Batting fifth, Blake Sanchez. In the sixth spot, right fielder Trevor Lippard. Batting seventh, left fielder Cody Garvin. Batting eighth, Braden Torres Moore. And rounding out the lineup at shortstop, Jake Boyd.
Okay, so I said it was, never mind. It's Ewald behind the dish. Of course it's Ewald behind the dish. Torres Moore is on CSI.
And how could we forget Ewald?
Yeah, Ewald, of course. I don't know. Either way.
It gave me a premature aneurysm here at that home run he hit against CSN in the first game. I'm still trying to get my heart rate back down after that.
Goodness.
Thriller. What a game.
Yeah.
And nice job by Ewald. Like I said, talk about clutch.
I honestly, on his way out, I was over by the snack bar. He walked right by me. I shook his hand. I was like, "Hey, man, that was an excellent shot." You know, and he was nice, but of course he's a little bummed out.
Right, of course, yeah. But like you said, give credit where credit's due. These Spartans are playing as good of baseball as any team in this Region 18 tournament.
What a clutch hit!
Yeah, despite the loss. They just keep fighting. Like I said, these guys are going to fight all 27 outs. And if you're not ready to match their intensity,
runner goes, fouled off.
They'll eventually wear you down.
Yeah, exactly. So Anderson on the hill, Ewald behind the dish, Reyes at first, Haynes at second, Hoskins at third, Wright at short, Turner in left, Hoffman in center, Nislanik in right for the Spartans in their all whites against CSI in the all grays.
There you go.
So you got the Angels versus the Sox.
Yeah, basically it looks like a California Angels here at the C. Definitely looking like the Angels and the White Sox here.
0-2 count now with one on first. Next pitch misses a little low against the lefty Jackson Coons at the dish.
Both these teams very effective, but near the bottom in total team ERA here. Southern Idaho 5.19 is a team. Colorado Northwestern 5.90. So you might expect to see some fireworks here as we have all afternoon. Why would today be any different?
That one got him on the top half of the zone, and that'll do it. There goes Coons' first K of the day, recorded by Anderson. And we'll welcome back number 14, Quentin Marcelin, to the dish.
Good-looking pitch there to Coons there to retire him. And Quentin Marcelin steps into the box here, looking to do some more damage. Like I said, the CSI outfielder had a fantastic game, Devin, the last game of the night yesterday, to propel themselves here. Like I said, they weren't guaranteed of a spot. They did put on a rally at the end to beat USU Eastern handedly, but that game was anything but under control the entire way. 2-0 game for the most part. Ryan Beard and Trevor Sanders, of course, combining to strike out 20 batters in that game.
That's incredible. A tie the major league record. There's a runner goes, and it's slow thrown down. Oh, not able to handle it. His hands is going to roll into center field. Safe at second is Walters.
It would have been interesting to see if Christopher Haynes would have come up with that ball cleanly. Might have been able to get the runner here. It was a pretty solid throw by Corey Ewald. Nonetheless, CSI has a runner in scoring position here at second base for Quentin Marcelin, and behind him, designated hitter number 18, Mason Hayes, waiting on deck.
Former Coyote, Mason Hayes.
Absolutely. Mason Hayes had himself a heck of a game yesterday.
Nice.
5 singles, if you remember, and a couple steals.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Had an amazing second game here as they eliminated USU Eastern, sent the Golden Eagles packing, and by doing so allowed themselves to win here. Another winner-go-home game.
It was a game between the Golden Eagles.
Exactly.
That's wild.
Oh, no, USU Eastern's no longer the Golden Eagles. They're just the Eagles now.
Oh.
Yeah, Drew taught me that. He told me.
Well, either way, Eagles on the list.
Right, Eagles versus Eagles. You got some Eagle eyes out there, guaranteed. Pun intended.
Ooh.
Obviously, I'm not that funny. Pitch gets away.
I think you're that funny.
Hitting Quentin Marshall in the head. Oh, man. So, joke's on us, folks. Here we are, third game of the day. Long afternoon of some exciting, fun baseball. 1-1 games all around here, as the first game was a 10-9 thriller won by CSN, bottom of the ninth, and ho-hum 5-4 Western Nevada victory over Salt Lake, which came down to literally the final pitches of the game. So some extremely competitive baseball the first 2 days here. I don't expect anything less from these two teams here tonight.
Should continue on. 2-1 count, 1 down, 1 on. Walters hanging out on second base in scoring position for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and it's going to be key here. Like you said, you want to score early. You want to keep the pressure on your opponent. An elimination game, whatever team can get ahead and settle in first is going to have the upper hand. So Quentin Marcelin takes a swing here, trying to put one in the outfield and put his Golden Eagles up 1-0. 4-5 matchup in this tournament here. The 6th seed already gone, USU Eastern. So we're either going to see the 4th seed or 5th seed depart in this tournament. And true to form here, Western Nevada and CSN on a collision course tomorrow for a monster game that's going to put the winner in the championship game Saturday afternoon. Oh,
2-2 pitch definitely gets away.
well, it's about the
Not
third,
even a wild pitch in the book.
Yeah, it's about the third time we've seen that exact pitch here.
Yeah.
Going over the head of Quentin Marcelin. And like I said, I don't know if he just doesn't have a feel for his breaking pitch quite yet. But nice job over there by Cole Walters.
No argument on that ball.
Yeah, it was some heads-up base running here. Said Cole Walters gets himself into third here with less than 2 outs. And now Quentin Marcelin can put a fly ball into the outfield or something toward the right side of the infield to plate the first run of the game.
Full count pitch from Anderson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Marcelin for out number 2.
And the first meeting between these two was literally a tale of 2 games here. CSI was able to plate the first 3 runs.
Wow.
Colorado Northwestern putting a 5 spot up in the bottom of the second to take the lead. They led 6-3. CSI tied it in the top of the 7th, 6-6. Colorado Northwestern walked it off in the bottom of the 9th with a game-winning hit from Tanner Neeslandic.
Mason Hayes at the dish. Former Coyote, now a Golden Eagle in the DH spot. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Big hack from Hayes.
Yeah, Mason has had a fine tournament so far. Like I said, he's come in swinging a very hot bat, helping his Golden Eagles continue on in this Region 18 tournament here. And like I said, I'm looking for Mason to find something he can handle and put something in the outfield. Power hitting lefty, DHing today. Also plays some first base.
A 1 pitch. Low and in. 1-1 count, 2 down, 1 on. Go ahead run 87 feet away over there at third base in Cole Walters. Got on to it, a leadoff single, led off this inning. Moving his way around, now trying to come on home. Anderson's 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, that was a tough play. 2-hopper over Reyes. Reyes knocks it down. And Mason Hayes, RBI single with 2 outs in the first, gives the lead to CSI.
Nice job. Piece of hitting there by Mason Hayes going with the pitch here, hitting it to where he knows their fielders weren't. Diving attempt unsuccessful, and Mason Hayes picking up right where he left off. RBI single, and CSI's on the board here in the top of the first inning.
That'll bring up number 6, Blake Sanchez.
Blake Sanchez stepping into the box here. He put a couple nice swings on some CSN balls. He took A.J. Jones into the gap for a double here and then was robbed by Tyler Long in game 1 here. But Sanchez, some of the best swings against Coyote pitching that happened in that first game.
First pitch hits the zone for strike 1. Mason Hayes doing an excellent job now hanging out over there at first base with Reyes.
And I'd like to send a quick shout out, if I could, here to my wife, Amy Hernandez, and my nieces and nephews, Junior, Mason, and Izzy, listening to the broadcast out there. Miss you guys, love you guys. Of course, my wife's spending her sister's birthday with her, so everybody out at dinner, the family affair.
Nice.
Wish I could be there. I'm up here in the booth instead, and miss and love you guys. Have a good night, and keep listening to the broadcast. Evan and I Need as many listeners on our YouTube channel as we can get.
I'm keeping them company, guys. Don't worry.
Devin's taking good care of me over here. Don't worry about it.
Although save him some leftovers. I'm
yeah.
sure you would appreciate that.
At least maybe some chicken parm or something. I think they're at the Olive Garden, so at least bring me some breadsticks.
At minimum. 1-1 count. Mason Hayes stole second. There he is. Another one fouled off from Sanchez.
And Sanchez here working hard at the plate here. Like I said, Sanchez is a very effective hitter for these Golden Eagles. Like I said, the numbers don't do them justice. You look at them overall, like I said, as a team, their batting average kind of below par at 264. But when you look at the lineup, guys like Sanchez, Mason Hayes, Cody Garber, I mean, these guys, they have some hitters. Jackson Coons, I mean, it's a very, very underrated hitting lineup here.
Pop up in the infield, not even going to get into the infield. In foul territory, it is caught by Ewald for out number 3. But CSI go up with 1 run after 2 hits here in the top half of the first. Zach Hoffman will lead off for the Spartans here in the bottom half of the first inning. He's going against number 22, Alex Perron. Up on the hill, calling for Torres Moore behind the dish, and actually that's kind of unusual. Whereas in the top of the first, Ewald met Anderson before the very first pitch. After everything was settled, he met his pitcher, and now Torres Moore meets Perron before their first pitch.
Yeah, interesting. Usually you get a couple pitches in before you have a meeting, but maybe something to discuss here. Perron, maybe discuss his ERA a little bit, 9.39 and a 2-5 record.
Wow.
Let's see what kind of pitching Perron has in store here in 30.2 innings. His opponent batting average against is up at 270, but like I said, that 9.39 ERA.
Yeah, it's asking for trouble.
Yeah, it could be misleading, could be trouble. We'll see how it
especially with this
shakes out.
Feisty Spartan team.
Oh, yeah, like I said, these guys. But you got to wonder, Devin, is the letdown in the cards here for the Spartans after they fought so hard.
They got any gas in the tank?
You know, they had it up here. They competed, pitch for pitch, play for play with CSN, the top seed in this tournament. Now they kind of find themselves in this loser's bracket game. It might take a minute to regroup.
87-mile-an-hour heater misses in.
Be interesting to pay attention to the body language of the Spartans out there. Make sure that they're engaged fully in this game here. Because, like I said, the last thing you want to do is come into an elimination game half-hearted, not giving the kind of effort that you usually do. That'll end up resulting in a loss almost every time.
2-1 misses high as well. 3-1 now as Perone falls behind to the first batter of the game.
Yeah, Zach Hoffman here looking to get on base any way he can. Tanner Nislanik on deck. Taylor Riding will be the third hole hitter this inning.
And Perone delivers. Low and in, ball 4, walking the first batter of the game. So you got Perone on the hill, Torres Moore behind the dish, Sanchez at first, Walters at second, Coons at third, Boyd at short, Garvin in left, Marcellin in center, Lippard in right for CSI.
CSI, very athletic, quick outfield. Those guys get to a lot of balls here, cover a lot of ground. It's interesting to see them with their defensive positioning here. They're usually spot on. Boomer Walker.
This landing at the dish. Another lefty runner goes. Going to throw down. Torres Moore. Does he get there in time? No, he does not. Sliding under the tag is Hoffman. And now a tying run 180 feet away for the Spartans.
Yeah, doing a little research here, Perone definitely has some trouble with the base on balls. On the season here, in 30.2 innings of work, he has more walks than strikeouts, 36 base on balls to 32 Ks. So pay attention to that on Perone. Like I said, that's probably a big reason for that inflated ERA, 9.39. Big number there.
1-0 count. Torres Moore waiting out. Gets it in instead for strike one.
Nice pitch there from Perone. Coming in, he's going to have to attack these CNCC hitters here. Tanner Nislanik, Taylor Riding, and Sergio Reyes will get a chance to take some hacks in this inning. Should any of them reach past, we'll see Corey Ewald and possibly Taylor Wright.
Garvin and Marcellin in left and center, respectively, both playing relatively shallow from what we're used to.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the scouting department doing their job. There's a bunt. Going foul.
Yeah, maybe so. And, like I said, the athleticism of these corner outfielders sure allows them maybe to play a little more shallow than you usually would. They got the speed to catch some ground and get those balls that are kind of hit hard over their head or that you think would be over their head. They're able to get to them.
1-2 count. Hoffman hanging out on second base. Both leadoff players have at least gotten to second in this game. There's a shot into center field. Well, Marcellin camping out right where he needed to be for out number one. So there you go.
Absolutely. Couldn't have played it any better here. F8 to retire Tanner Nislanik. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Taylor Riding. Riding had himself a pretty solid game against CSN. He had 3 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 walks.
Another lefty against the right-handed Perron. And then you got Sergio Reyes on deck, and we all know the capability that Reyes has.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, don't try to sneak a fastball by him. He'll turn on it and put it in the seats. He's definitely got some pop to all fields, and he's got a quick bat.
Perron's got to get through Riding first. First pitch of the sequence on the way. Runner goes. Wow, excellent jump.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could have put that in your pocket if you were the catcher there, Torres Moore. I mean, that ball.
Fantastic jump.
Yeah, that base was stolen on the pitcher all day here as Perron just kind of lost track of the runner at second base. And CNCC, Lou McCollum, very, very aggressive on the base pass. That's kind of been the staple of this Colorado Northwestern team all 2016 season here, and it continues into the Region 18 tournament.
Especially giving Hoffman leadoff walk, earns his way over to second, and then third. 90 feet away from tying this game, ground ball right side, going foul.
Yeah, absolutely right. Trying to manufacture a run here, and they can do just that. Taylor Riding does not have to actually get a base hit here to bring home Zach Hoffman from first, who got on with a leadoff walk. So leadoff walks haunting CSI earlier, potentially haunting CSI. Like I said, we'll see exactly what happens here. Want to count our chickens.
Perron's 0-2 pitch. Torres Moore setting out. Gets it in. Ground ball left side, going foul. Final word from OKC. San Antonio goes down 113-99.
Wow, what a shocker.
Yeah.
OKC winning games 4, 5, and 6 in the series after being down 2-1 to up and the Spurs. I mean, Spurs had the 5th best record in NBA history for a regular season, and just like that, their season is done.
0-2. And that one's going to get between the legs of Torres Moore, not able to hand it, falls around. And the run comes on around. Hoffman touches home from third, and we have a tie game.
And just like that, Hoffman scores a run.
First wild pitch is going to bite Perone, tying this game up.
Taylor Riding not having to do anything there. You know what's interesting about the Oklahoma City San Antonio series that you're talking about is that this could be the last time that big three, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan, play on the same court together. And what a run that team had.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Maybe Durant's auditioning.
Yeah, exactly. And Durant, like you said, discretion, the better part of valor there. San Antonio might put all their money in this summer, try to lure Durant over as a free agent. Imagine if they were able to add him to LaMarcus Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard. Very nice young core here. The Spurs would be contenders for many years to come if they were able to lure Durant away from OKC.
They wouldn't sit in the shadows of Golden State all season.
Not at all. They could potentially be better than Golden State, which is crazy to say. But
Hopper. Well played. Let it go foul. Well played. Perone expecting the bounce off the grass, and it just died.
Yeah.
And thankfully the spin on it put it towards foul, and you get another stab at it.
Well
played.
Almost got caught there.
Yeah.
Nice job. It kind of got bailed out by that baseball going just wide of the chalk there.
Count remains 2-2 with one down. Game tied up at 1 apiece.
2 balls and 2 strikes seems like Taylor Riding has been hitting forever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, because Hoffman's already stole third and then came home. Yeah,
a wild pitch. So when he started the at-bat, Hoffman was standing on second base. So
that one gets in the dirt, and they got to keep an eye on Perone because that's about the 3rd or 4th pitch this sequence in which he's thrown it in the dirt.
Well, like we were saying, the guy has an affinity for throwing balls here, more base on balls than strikeouts here during his regular season of work here, and Perone staying true to form here. Like I said, as he walks Zach Hoffman and is one bad pitch away from doing the same to Taylor Riding.
And I highly doubt either one of these teams wants to get in the bullpen in the first 3 innings.
Oh, like you said, that could spell trouble. But
full count pitch popped up this time. It is playable. Nobody's covering first.
Oh.
And safely will be Riding.
Wow, Perone finally got that ball when he came down. He looks over at first, just shakes his head as there's no one.
Reyes is right behind him, patting him on the back.
Well, and that's kind of karma for that ball that should have stayed fair and put Riding on first anyway, so he does find his way on an infield single. Very interesting at bat there for Taylor Riding, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Sergio Reyes, like you were saying.
Cleanup indeed.
Swinging quite a hot bat here in this tournament, one of the hottest hitters in the entire Region 18 tournament.
Especially if this first pitch is nice. Let's see. Perone getting set. And delivers. That wasn't swinging it and hitting it hard foul.
Hey, Sergio Reyes is not here to watch. He's here to participate. He's here to hit. He's active, man. Like I said, that he rips some balls, some first pitches off A.J. Jones and some things he saw. I mean, he doesn't wait around. If he sees a pitch, if he zones it up, believe you me, he's going to try to get the barrel of that bat on the ball. And he's been very successful here. Did have 2 RBIs in the loss to CSN.
He's going to bring Torres Moore out there to go talk to him.
Yeah.
Making sure they're on the same page and maybe asking him how, where do I put it to get it past this guy?
Yeah, exactly. Or Perone, maybe talking to Torres Moore and saying, we got to hit the mitt here. You got to throw some strikes. Don't nibble around the strike zone here with this Colorado Northwestern lineup. They have the kind of pop with 2-3 runners on to produce some crooked numbers in some big innings.
Pickoff attempt, not in time. Sliding back in is Riding.
1-1 here as we're just breaking into this final game here of the evening.
And the final game for one of these teams.
Yeah, final game of the season. One of these teams will begin their summer break early here after the conclusion of this.
There's a heater right there, 88 miles an hour. Gets on past the deadly bat of Reyes. 0-2 count, 1 down, 1 on.
Yeah, Perone here, he's got some nice stuff. At least it looks good coming out of his hand. His heater's up there in the high 80s. I think he just needs to trust his stuff and try to pitch more to contact and nibble. Anytime you get a pitcher that's nibbling around the zone here, it usually spells trouble.
Next pitch of the sequence, fouled off.
Nice job up there.
Definitely attacking.
By Reyes. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, no, he wants to hit, he wants to put a ball in play, he wants to do some things here. Like you said, Sergio Reyes looking to break this 1-1 tie here with one swing of the bat. Corey Ewald waiting in the on-deck circle.
3-run home run hitting Ewald already today.
Mm-hmm.
0-2 pitch once again from Perron. Torres Moore sitting out, going over to first. Riding back in safely.
Corey Ewald did his best impression and tried to be a Coyote killer here with a 3-run shot off Alec Hutt. Fortunately for Alec Hutt and the Coyotes here, they were able to come back and snatch that victory away from the Spartans. But what a game.
0-2 pitch. Low and away.
1 ball and 2 strikes here. And the funny thing is you can see the confidence that Reyes has in the box, even though it's an 0-2 count. Now 1-2. I mean, he's attacking the balls and the pitches he's seeing as if he's ahead in the count. So like I said, a very aggressive approach at the plate, making it very difficult for Perron with the cleanup hitter for the Spartans attacking every pitch he sees.
Another attempt over there at first. Not in time. 1-2 count. You're making Reyes wait. Might help out a little bit.
This inning is just bogged down to a crawl here.
First inning, nonetheless.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is how it's going to go. I mean, get your sleeping bags out. We'll be here all night.
1-2.
I mean, it's so deliberate with some of these pitches and the way they're going here. It's like, you wonder why they've implemented a speed-up rule at the major league level here in between pitches and things like that. It's stuff like this here. You gotta get the action flowing. You gotta get in a routine here. You can't just bog the game down and bring it to a snail's pace. Look at this, stepping off again, stepping out of the box here is Reyes. And pitchers and hitters are guilty. It's both sides.
First pitch was at 7:45. Here we are, 8:12. There's taking in a right field. Lippard coming in on it. Catch it. Might have to double him up. No, not in time. A little ambitious, but 2 outs nonetheless.
Yeah, nice idea there. Riding doesn't stray that far off the bag. F9 to retire Sergio Reyes, and here's Corey Ewald.
Yeah, exactly. You thought you can relax after Reyes is done, but then you got Ewald coming to the dish.
Yeah, Ewald, like I said, a very capable bat here, as the Coyotes found out. 3 hits, 4 RBIs. The first game against CSN, he was absolutely dynamite, doing everything he could to earn his Spartans a victory, and he was crushed, as was third baseman Brady Hoskins. After, of course, they were just demoralized after that loss. You seen him on the field. And, you feel bad because anytime you're competing at the highest level, athletics, there's a winner, there's a loser, but you feel for both sides. Like I said, Colorado, they left their guts, they left their heart, they left everything out on the field. They have nothing to be ashamed of. They really went for it. Unfortunately, they weren't able to snatch the victory, but give them credit. I mean, that's the kind of baseball you would like to see every team emulate and play.
2-0 count now as Perron falling behind Ewald. Runner on first. Surprised they haven't sent him yet. Riding still waiting patiently to be advanced. Third pitch of the sequence. Swung on and missed.
And we got Rob Gronkowski getting the nod for the cover of Madden 17 this year.
I saw that. It should be Rivers, but, whatever. You go 4-12, you can't expect it.
Well, exactly. You can't expect to be at the top of the vote here.
You be at the top of the draft, that's for sure. There's a shot in the left field, and just like that, one swing of the bat puts Ewald over there on first and moves Riding over to second.
And getting into this game here as we get deeper into the CNCC lineup, Taylor Wright here stepping into the box. 2 down here, left-hand hitting shortstop. RBI opportunity. Runner standing on second base with 2 away here. It's going to take a hit to plate the run. Identical 1 run, 2 hit, 0 error totals here for both teams. We're just in the infancy stages of this game here, bottom half of the first inning. And Perron here, honestly, his body language out there tells me he doesn't even want to throw the ball home sometimes.
He does there and misses the zone.
Yeah, and he's he's struggling already.
Well, still his game. They're not going to the pen. There's nobody in there.
No, there's no one there
yet. It's the
yet.
coldest pen I've seen.
Yeah, you're probably going to see some action maybe in the middle innings, 3rd or 4th, but unless one of these starters really, really gets touched up. But this is an elimination game, so you got to empty the chamber, so to speak. I mean, use all your bullets. I mean, if you're either of these teams and you feel like your starter or your pitcher on the mound doesn't have it, go to somebody else. Get anybody up and in there, because, like I said, without a win here and anything else is a moot point. It's empty. You got to win to advance, and like I said, empty the chamber, leave no regrets. Both these teams should do everything they can to try to win in advance to tomorrow.
2-0 pitch. Misses inside.
And this is what we saw with Perone here. Like I said, the stats kind of told us this story before he even stepped on the mound here. Guy that has trouble locating his pitches for strikes. So overall on the season here, and that's going to spell disaster here with the team that's as disciplined at the plate as Colorado Northwestern. They'll sit there and wait on you, and then when you do make a mistake and throw a strike that they can handle, they're not going to miss it.
And he walks right, loading the bags for Brady Hoskins, third baseman. Getting an opportunity here to really put the advantage in favor of his Spartans.
Oh, yeah, this is right in Brady Hoskins' wheelhouse here. Like I said, we've seen Brady hit a bomb over the left field wall. First game of CNCC's tournament against these same Golden Eagles here. He's looking for a similar result, especially now with the bases loaded. That would really put a charge into the Spartans.
First pitch misses outside. 5 balls in a row from Alex Perone.
Yeah, nice job by Torres Moore here sliding out, saving that ball. But he's got to be wondering, Torres Moore too, I mean, all he can do is put the fingers down. You know what I mean? If the pitcher wants to shake him off, which you've seen him do multiple times, and if he's not throwing the ball where it needs to be, it's kind of a frustrating position to put your catcher in.
1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big hack. Better pitch.
Yeah.
Makes a 1-1 count with 2 down. And if anything, you got bases loaded, which means you got to force out anywhere so Perone can get out of this one with no damage done.
Yeah, I mean, Perone here on the flip side, if he's able to walk the tightrope here, get out of here without allowing any other runs, it's got to feel like a victory for him.
It's going to be tough delivering that one pretty high.
Well, yeah, here we are here. Like I said, I want to see the count here. I think potentially we've already seen more balls than strikes from Perone, and that's going to be the evidence. CSI already has an arm loosening here. Some people at least playing catch in the back end of their bullpen. So you got to think that Perone could be on borrowed time here for sure, especially if he continues to labor and throw strikes.
He's got 2-2 with 2 down. Bases loaded, a pitch away. Retiring Hoskins. Collecting his first strikeout of the game.
Brady Hoskins, not a tough guy to strike out. He's a free swinger. He'll go after some pitches.
Ground ball left side, going foul. Count remains 2-2.
Hoskins struck out 1 time last game against CSN, had 2 hits and an RBI. Also was able to work 2 walks, so pretty patient plate approaches by Brady Hoskins here. Paid off huge for the Spartans in game 1 of the afternoon.
Went with the breaking ball, misses inside, bringing the count full.
Oh, when it's hot like this, too, you play a game, you're playing the night game here, you got to almost pep yourself back up. Your muscles are tired, you're a little bit sore. Like I said, mentally you're a little bit exhausted if you're
waiting
from
all
the
day.
Loss. Yeah, exactly. And then you're waiting around for a middle game here before you get back out on the field, and that's got to be, like I said, mentally and physically draining on you a little bit. And CNCC, give them credit. I mean, they've come out here with a nice approach at the plate here. They're going to make Perone come to them and throw strikes, and so far so good as they've worked a couple walks, put together at least 1 hit, 2 hits, Corey Ewald and Taylor Riding here in this bottom half of the first inning. We'll see what that can lead to.
Full count pitch. Misses, and ball 4 is called, and the tie is broken, keeping the bases loaded, but CNCC goes up by 1.
You got the CSI fans getting on the umpire there. They wanted a called strike. I thought it was a little inside and tight. Good call by the umpire, in my opinion here. Ball 2. Give Brady Hoskins an RBI on the base on balls here. Tie is broken here. Spartans now lead 2-1 here. Bottom half of the first inning. A super long inning. Like I said, this game started at 7:45. We're pushing almost 8:30 here, and we haven't even gotten a frame in. And
now visit on the way.
Boomer Walker taking the slow walk out, and this could be it for Perone. Honestly, like I said,
yeah.
He hasn't shown me anything that even his body language on the mound doesn't even tell you he wants to be out there. Honestly, He seems timid. He's shaking off his catcher. He's moving around on the mound, fidgety. You know, he doesn't seem engaged. He doesn't seem locked in at all. And whatever he and Torres Moore spoke about as far as, you know, what their bullpen session was like and their strategy with these Colorado Spartan hitters, it seems out the window. You know, he seems like he is just battling himself. And like I said, just trying to be too fine, trying to nibble around the corners here. And the problem is he's already walked three Spartans here in this inning, including the bases loaded walk to Brady Hoskins. So
meeting's about to be adjourned.
Trouble.
They got somebody in the bullpen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they'll leave him out there, give him another chance. He has 2 outs and a force out anywhere.
Yeah. If you're Boomer Walker, you don't want to let this game get too far away from you, especially early. I mean, he may have, the leash is getting shorter. He may have another batter, potentially 2. But, yeah, time is falling through the hourglass here for Mr. Perone as he continues out here. Like I said, the coach trots back into the dugout. And maybe that was just a strategic ploy to get his reliever some time to throw, an extra 6-7 pitches and get that arm loose, knowing that this could be the last batter of the inning for Perone.
Keaton Turner at the dish with the bases loaded. First pitch. High and in.
High and in again. 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Nowhere near the zone. And that's the thing about when he's missing with these pitches. I mean, they're not good misses, so to speak, where you're going to get the batter off balance, maybe swinging at something that's enticing. I mean, Colorado Northwestern is keeping their bat on their shoulder. And
there's a good pitch.
Good pitch.
Right there, gets on by the bat of Turner. 1-1 count, 2 down. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. About 37 minutes into this game, still in the first inning.
Scoreboard says 1-1. It's actually 2-1.
Fouled off.
Yeah, it's 2-1 CNCC. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors.
Yeah,
the Spartans.
They haven't given that run yet to CNCC on the scoreboard.
Yeah, maybe Dominic's not rooting for the Spartans over there. He's not giving them any runs.
There we go. There he goes. There's one in the right field. Excellent shot. Lippard going to get it and catches it for
nice
out
job by
number
Trevor
3.
Lippard.
Leaving 3 stranded. Do the Spartans as they go up 2-1, headed to the second. All right, ladies and gents, about 40 minutes in, and here we are starting the second inning.
I almost forgot who was pitching for the Spartans. Tanner Anderson back for his second inning of work. Long delay between innings for the Spartans pitcher here. See if that has any effect on him as he faces the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the CSI lineup. Lippard, Garvin, and Torres Moore.
Lippard takes one into deep right center field. Going to get it is Nislanik and catching it for out number 1.
Nice job there by Nislanik, gliding over to get that ball. F9, to retire Trevor Lippard. That's going to bring up the left fielder Cody Garvin. Garvin here, anxious. Do you think there's any advantage or disadvantage to having played a game if you're Colorado Northwestern and not having played it all today, CSI?
I'd say so. I mean, CNCC played a game earlier today, obviously, so they're relatively loose, used to the weather and conditions, not really sweating it, whereas, CSI has probably been hanging out in the hotel all day, not loose, not doing anything, maybe not even keeping track of the games going on, having to come in after waiting. I'm sure they've been up since 10, maybe 11,
yeah,
and then waiting another 8 hours to play.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like you said, I think the advantage would favor the Spartans. Like I said, the only thing I would be worried about was, like I was talking to you earlier, just the letdown factor, just that they poured their heart and soul out into that CSN game, left everything on the field, and just to have to collect yourself and get back in and know that you're playing for your postseason lives here now.
So you got one team possibly lethargic after a very long day before they even play, and then another team maybe out of gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
maybe
could lead to a 40-minute first inning.
Right. That's exactly what it could lead to. And like I said, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Colorado Northwestern can keep up the pace in the middle innings. When does that, when does that fatigue set in? When does, your muscles just start cramping up, things like that? I mean, there's certain factors you have to worry about here playing 2 baseball games in one day.
There's a shot in the left center field. Going to get it will be Turner, and catching it for out number 2.
Nice job there by Turner. F7 to retire Cody Garvin. That's going to bring up the CSI catcher, Braden Torres-Moore.
Torres-Moore has to get some sort of 2-out magic going here.
Yeah, Torres-Moore batting .266 on the season. He started 26 games, played in 31, 24 ribs, 1 long ball for the CSI catcher. Oh, excuse me, no long balls. Sorry about that.
Well, maybe he'll get one here. First pitch.
Yeah. So what happens when you're reading in the dark.
Yeah, seriously. A 1-0 count, 2 down, top 2. Each team with 2 hits. Colorado Northwestern leading 2-1. There's a shot up the middle, right, going to get it. Gets it behind second base, throws it over in time to Reyes for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. Takes us to the bottom of the second.
6-3, and the Snails.
Bottom of 2 about to get underway. Leading off is the 9th batter in the lineup. Number 4, Christopher Haynes.
And Christopher Haynes here will take his hacks, and we'll go back to the top of the order with Zach Hoffman and Tanner Nieselanek here in the bottom half of the second inning for the Spartans, already ahead 2-1 over the CSI Golden Eagles.
First pitch from Perron misses below the zone. Looked like Haynes about to lay down the bunt, pulls it back instead.
Yeah, and like you said, I think we got a pitch count on Perron. He's at 42, I believe, is what I heard. And
wow.
Yeah, that's laboring. Like I said, had to face 8 batters to get out of that inning. Lucky to only give up a pair of runs.
Next pitch gets on through there, evening up the count at 1 apiece.
Nice pitch there by Perron, but those crisp pitches have been too few and far between. I'm sure for his manager's liking and even his liking is you got to make sure that you can pound the zone and give your team a chance to compete here.
Next one misses above, bringing the count 2-1.
I'm going to pay a little attention here. I don't believe, or I can't remember the last time Perron's done back-to-back strikes in consecutive pitches, honestly.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we went ball, strike, ball so far. So
His 2-1. There you go. Hits that outside corner.
all right, two
See if
balls
follows
and two
it up.
strikes. Yeah, the pattern continues here. Ball, strike, ball, strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Spartans out to an early 2-1 lead. Perron comes set to deliver the 2-2 pitch.
Torres Moore waiting out.
And
Gets it
still
above.
another ball, so still has not thrown consecutive strikes.
Here you go. Full count. And hopefully, if anything, hopefully his pattern continues, gets a strike here.
Well, yeah, that's how you get your pitch count up to almost 50 one time through the lineup. I mean,
Yeah.
this is laboring to say the least here, said Perron.
There you go. Hey, all right.
Hey!
The pattern continues, and
Ball
a strike is called. First K of the game for Perron.
And Zach Hoffman steps into the box here. Was able to score a run his first time on a walk. Came all the way around to score.
Stole second, stole third. Pass ball, wild pitch. Allows him to come home.
And that was an excellent call there to steal third to send him. Like I said, he's got some speed here, but that's the aggressiveness of these Spartans on the base pass here. They will push the envelope for sure.
And following suit, last pitch was a strike. This one's a ball. 1-0 count.
Right to my point here, like I said, I'm yet to see him throw consecutive strikes. This is troubling here for CSI, if you're CSI.
2-0 count now. They do it, like I said, they have somebody warming up
Yeah.
in the bullpen. Hard to see him. There's a couple of palm trees in our way.
Yeah, it may just be some light tossing going on over there, but like I said, this can turn to trouble in a hurry here. 2 balls, no strikes to the Spartan leadoff hitter.
There's a strike. 2-1 count. And Atlantic on deck, riding in the hole. See if maybe you can do some ground ball. Haven't seen a put out at all
No, we really haven't.
for the Golden Eagles.
Well, and you know that we laugh at that, but honestly, that your defense kind of gets a little complacent. They're back on their heels. They're not active. They're not seeing balls hit to them. They're not engaged in the game.
Yeah, all 3 outs in the first inning. Fly out to 2 to center, 1 to right.
Yeah,
That was it.
that was scattered in were 3 walks, a single, even the bases loaded walk that gave CNCC's third baseman, the Brady Hoskins, the RBI. So this has been a trying 2 innings here for Perron for sure. And like I said here,
He
so
did break
far,
the
so
pattern.
good. Yeah,
He did 2 strikes in a row.
he did throw 2 strikes in a row.
There you go. Can he make it 3 and retire the batter? He does!
Oh, wow.
Perron battling back. 2 strikeouts in a row in this inning. And now you got 2 down for the second batter in the lineup, Tanner Nislanik.
Perron looking a little more confident out there on the bump, and good for him and his Golden Eagles.
They're going to need that.
Yeah,
for sure.
you have to have it. Like I said, you have to have.
It's not like they're trailing huge, but in an elimination game,
Yeah.
if you're down by 1, that's all it takes to send you home.
Oh, absolutely. 1 run can be the difference between, like I said, starting your summer break early and continuing on playing baseball here in this Region 18 tournament. After tonight, the Final 4, if you will, of this tournament, the 4 best seeds will have moved on to Day 3. And like I said, Day 3, that's where the rubber meets the road here. CSN, WNC, we're going to see some fantastic baseball tomorrow, guaranteed.
Next pitch hits the zone, 1-1 count, 2 down. And it would be really something if Perron can retire Nislanik.
Oh, absolutely. Well, what a shot in the arm for him. Like I said, if he gets a 1-2-3 inning here, this is something that could fire him up and propel him, to another 2 or 3 solid innings of pitching here. If he can get out of this inning, like I said, 1-2-3, and he hits the tail end of the strike zone there for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2.
Torres Moore doing
Tanner
an excellent
Nislanik.
job behind the dish as well.
And
really helping out his pitcher.
Yeah, no, Torres more. Give him a lot of credit here. Like I said, he's kind of having to kind of coax his pitcher through these tough times here. But if he can get him to retire in East Atlantic here, job well done.
1-2 just misses low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top half of the second. Atlantic back in there. Perron shakes off the first sign, likes the second one, sets at the chin, and delivers. Got him on that one.
3.
Gets on through the zone. 3 strikeouts in a row from Perron. 1, 2, 3 as we head to the bottom of the second. Top of the third about to get underway, and Jake Boyd will lead us off for the Golden Eagles. Anderson still up on the bump, delivering his first pitch. On through the zone for strike 1.
Nice location there by Anderson here. Gets that pitch over for a strike, and first pitch strikes are the key to success for any pitcher. Anderson no different.
Strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Anderson dialed in at the moment. Searching for his 3rd strikeout of the game. Ewald sets out. Yeah, he got it out. A little too far away. 1-2 count. Anderson getting set. Ewald setting out. Ground ball left side. That's going to get through the hole. Hoskins didn't even get a jump on it. And a lead-off single from Jake Boyd. Now we'll go back to the top of the order in number 12, Cole Walters.
Oh, wow. Greg Popovich postseason or post-game interview here said did not disappoint. That's probably something you can sell on pay-per-view here. Anytime Pop gets in front of a live microphone here, he's always got something interesting to say. I can't wait to tune into that a little later on. Greg Popovich, one of the brightest basketball minds and best coaches in the league, but he'll sound off when he needs to.
Yeah.
About like Phil Jackson used to. Say Phil Jackson would do that to get calls, set things up for the future games here, and it worked. A good coach knows how to work the officials and work the system, and Greg Popovich is no different.
Walters still waiting for his first pitch. Ewald setting out. Pitch on the way. Misses outside for ball 1. Spartans with a double play opportunity. No wind to speak of. Sun is completely gone. Lights are on. Excellent evening here in Henderson, Nevada.
Oh, got a beautiful light breeze out there. Like I said, not a cloud in the sky the previous 2 days. I mean, these have just been 2 days tailor-made, picture perfect for baseball. But we were able to run into some good weather here at the end of the season at home.
Ground ball left side,
Could
hard
be
shot
two.
over to Haynes. Haynes to right to Reyes.
Nice
In time
turn.
for the double
Wow.
play.
That's a headsy little flip there by Christopher Haynes over to the shortstop to get the double play going here. Nice job. 4-6-3 in your books. And that's going to erase the runner, Jake Boyd, here after the 4-6-3 double play induced by the Spartans. And that's going to bring up Jackson Coons.
Coons went down looking last time he was up. Another opportunity here to redeem himself in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Jackson Coons, like I said, looking to, well, like I said, a twin killing always kind of deflates the inning here, but Jackson Coons needs to start over here.
That breaking ball gets on through the zone on the other half.
Good looking breaking ball there. I like that. Tanner Anderson here. So doing some good work here. Tanner at 8.02 ERA as well.
0-1 pitch. Misses in.
Batting average against for Tanner Anderson, 377. But
Oh, wow.
I don't, and we get into the postseason, tit for tat. Numbers are just that. They're just stats, something to, base a conversation off of or start something going when you're doing some research. But like I said, this kid Tanner Anderson, I mean, he's thrown very, very effectively out here, at least almost through 3 innings here as he's trying to get his team back in the dugout. And that number just doesn't even seem possible.
1-2 count. Looking for that next strikeout and the final out of this inning. Gets one ground ball left side over to Hoskins. Hoskins picks it up, throws over to Reyes. In time
Nice
for
job
out number
by Reyes
3.
there to pick that low throw from Hoskins to retire the side here as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Golden Eagles and Spartans in an elimination game. CNCC leads CSI 2-1 here on the Coyote Sports Network.
Bottom of the 3rd about to get underway. And leading off in the left-handed batter's box, seeing the first pitch fly on by him is Taylor Writing.
Taylor Riding here. Second opportunity at the plate here. Singled in his first plate appearance. Let's see what Riding has in store as he faces Perone a second time.
Tying in for that fastball.
Good job there.
2-0 count. CSI bullpen about to get active once again. Whoever it was sat back down, and now they're grabbing a glove. And I'm trying to get a number before he turns around, and he's gone.
And
No, I tried.
no chance. Next pitch is taking low and in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we might see whoever that is soon if this pattern continues.
Yep, and a nice job again. No one on base, of course, but doesn't discount the job Torres Moore is doing back there, picking those balls.
3-0 pitch from Perone. Gets on through the zone, trying to battle back here. Got Sergio Reyes on deck and Ewald in the hole. Tough 3 batters he's going to face.
Got the Thunder of the Spartans lineup here. 3, 4, and 5 due up here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Scheduled for 9.
high and in. Almost hit him on the hand. Sends him over to first.
Ball 4 here. Taylor Riding on base for his second consecutive plate appearance, and that's going to bring up Sergio Reyes.
Reyes flew out to right last time he was up. And they expect to swing on the first pitch.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, this guy's hunting fastballs early. That's his MO here. That's his style. He's swinging. Disciplined swings, though. He takes some good hacks. I mean, he doesn't swing out of his shoes. He doesn't ever look ridiculous. Doesn't get overexcited. But, yeah, he's hunting an early strike here. And, like I said, if he sees something to his liking, he's not afraid to swing first or second pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt, lays it down. Excellent bunt. Oh, and misplayed. Not able to handle it. Perron looked like he got maybe assumed Coons was clawing him off, held it up. Then when he went for it, kind of fell down. And safely on first is Reyes.
Yeah, well, nice idea by Reyes here. I think it caught Perron off guard for one.
Caught us off guard.
Yeah, caught us off guard for sure. We were expecting a nice hack here, and instead of a hack, he lays down a beautiful bunt, gets himself on base here, and the Spartans are in business. Bottom half of the third inning. First 2 runners on base, nobody out for Corey Ewald. Single his first plate appearance here. Let's see what he has in store with ducks on the pond. Spartans here would love to add a few more runs to this lead, and like you said, put the pressure on CSI.
We've seen Ewald hit a 3-run shot already today.
Yeah, we have.
Showing bunt, lays it right back at him. You could turn this. At least he gets out the leadoff, man.
Wow.
And keeps the double play in effect.
Yeah.
A good call. Heads up play by Perron.
Well, not the best bunt by Corey Ewald. It was butted too hard, went right back at Perron. He was able to field it and throw to third. And Ewald, like I said, good thing he was on his giddy up there. The last thing you want to do is get doubled up. And he said when he first grabbed it, I thought he had a chance. So Ewald on a fielder's choice. That's going to bring up Taylor Wright, who, surprise, surprise, walked in his first plate appearance.
Well, double play is in effect for the Golden Eagles. Nice ground ball can get him out of this one.
Wouldn't that be a blessing for Torres or for Perron here? Like I said, he needs one.
Big off attempt. Might actually need to throw on that one next time. Looks like he caught him off guard over there at second.
Yep, definitely did here. Kind of turning. I think the runner was expecting him to flip off the mound and even look his way. The shortstop sneaking in behind here. A little window dressing.
First pitch hits that outside corner for strike one. Perron trying to jump out early, put the pressure on right at the dish.
Yeah, Taylor Wright up in the box here, and only one away. Brady Hoskins will be on deck. He'll get a chance to take a couple hacks here. Like I said, another guy that's a free swinger. And as I say that, he worked a bases-loaded walk for an RBI.
Second pitch of the sequence on the way. Tries the breaking ball on the outside and misses. 1-1 count, 1 down, 2 on. Spartans threatening, trying to extend their lead here in the bottom half of the third. Perron getting set. And delivers. Swing and a miss. Big hack from Wright. Misses. And now Perron with an opportunity to look for his fourth strikeout of the game.
Yeah, Wright looking to do some serious damage with that hack. Unfortunately, comes up with just error. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a big spot here in this game as Perron is looking to prolong his stay on the mound. And big batter here in front of him. 1-2 count, looking to put him away.
Gets it fouled off instead.
And when you don't have swing and miss stuff, so to speak, for a starter here, your control and your location, it just has to be spot on. And that's the problem with Perron. He doesn't have that swing and miss stuff here, so even the good pitches or the pitches that he thinks he's making are getting fouled off by the Spartans, and they're working toward an opportunity, a better pitch here. And like I said, his pitch count is definitely on the rise.
1-2 pitch on the way from Perron. Got him swinging on that one for strike 3. Down goes Wright. 4 Ks in the book on the day for Alex Perron. Huge strikeout right there. Now you only need 1 more out. Could leave 2 stranded for the Spartans.
Oh, sure. If you can retire Hoskins here, like I said, you got to get excited. And what do I know? I said he doesn't have swing and miss stuff, and you just see a swing and miss. So
there's a lot of situations that can go your way. A pop up, a ground ball, something friendly keeps their deficit to 1.
Yeah.
That one just misses outside. 1-0 count remains. 2 down, 2 on. Reyes over there at second. Ewald at first. 1-0 pitch as Torres Moore lines up in. Gets it high and out for strike one. Big
Hoskins out there hacking. Yeah, definitely looking for something he can drive. He does not get cheated when he breaks out the lumber and takes a hack here. He definitely tries to go all the way here. If he makes contact with those balls, could be see you later.
And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Look at this. Perron on it.
Yeah,
seems to be dialed in these last two.
Taking advantage of an aggressive hitter, too.
Yeah,
that ball not near the strike zone, but made it enticing enough to get Hoskins to swing over the top of it. And just like that, Perron looking to get back in the dugout without any damage.
Breaking ball on the way. Maybe. Nope. Tried the heater on the top and misses. 2-2 with 2 down and 2 on. And with number 2, Keaton Turner on deck.
Keaton Turner would love to get an opportunity to bat because that means the bases will be loaded minimum here. If a run doesn't come in. So, see what Keaton Turner. See if he gets a turn.
Nice.
In the bottom of the third inning here of a 2-1 elimination game. Final game of the day here from Henderson, Nevada.
Perron has 4 strikeouts and 4 walks.
Ooh.
Now with a full count, we'll see which side he's going to lean on after this next pitch. Will he load up the bags, make it a 5 walks, or send him on packing with 5 strikeouts?
Yeah, have to have it here. Like I said, this is a big spot in this game for Perron, especially if he wants to potentially extend his outing an extra inning. See what he's got set here for the full count pitch. 3-2.
Stepping off towards second. Could tell by that, by the way he brought up his leg.
Yep. Was never coming home.
Gentle shift over towards the left side. Walter's pretty close to second base, and Boyd over there at short playing deep in the grass. Well, not that deep, but on the grass. Full count pitch, got him swinging, wow. And Perron is pleased with that. 5 strikeouts on the game so far, and CNCC leaves 2 on as we head to the top of the 4th. Top 4. And leading off for CSI will be number 14, Quentin Marcelin. Popped it up. Foul territory.
Here. Looks like
Reyes chasing on it.
Be able to make a play.
Lands right in front of him. Ewald didn't locate it. If he did, he probably could have got to it.
That's the thing. I thought Ewald was going to have a beat on that stayed in play. I thought he was going to get under it. Reyes had a
He probably thought it was a lot further foul than it was.
Yeah, and Reyes had a long run there. Like I said, he was on it, but that should have been Ewald's ball if he would have located it up in the air. Otherwise,
credit to Reyes for probably covering about 150 feet.
Oh man, he was
like a couple seconds.
Hard, yeah.
0-1.
Ball hung up there another second and a half. He might have had a play on it.
who knows? With this height, if you dove, if you needed to dive, if you really wanted that out, might have came close. I don't know. Either way, 1-1 count. Nobody down here in the top half of the fourth. Ewald getting the sign from his dugout, delivering it to Anderson, who pitches and gets one fouled off.
Good job there. Staying alive, because that's the name of the game. All you want to do, spoil a good pitch to see a mistake, hopefully following. Get yourself an opportunity to put a good swing on a ball here if you're CSI and get a rally started for your team.
A little low on that one. Anderson will see 3, 4, and 5. Marcelin, Hayes, Sanchez. So Marcelin could get on. Mason Hayes could try to bring him around.
Yeah, Mason Hayes with the lone RBI for the Golden Eagles with a RBI single in the first inning.
There's a ground ball down the line.
Nice.
That's going to get under the glove of Hoskins, rolling all the way to left field.
Marcelin's on his horse
Turner
here.
going to picks it up, barehands it, going to throw it into his cutoff man, and there's a leadoff double for Quentin Marcelin.
Quentin Marcelin, quick hands turning on that ball, keeping it fair up the left field line for a leadoff double. Golden Eagles in business here, trailing by just a run, top half of the fourth inning. And Mason Hayes, like I said, the hottest bat in the CSI lineup this tournament here. Well, who better to have up? Like I said, runner on second base. Nobody out here. CSI looking to strike for at least a run, possibly even take the lead.
Tough call for Hoskins over there. Hot corner. Heard him on the last play of the CSN game. And hot corner here. Hey, that's why they call it that.
That's why it's a hot corner.
It's tough.
Might have had a couple flashbacks of that ball hit by Jordan Hand that he was able to get a glove on but not field cleanly. Even if he was, I mean, it was a full sprawl. He dove.
Yeah.
It would have been tough to throw Jordan out. It was, working hard getting up the base path here. He was running as hard as possible. So it would have been a bang-bang play for sure. We'll never know. He's never fielded cleanly, and the rest is history, as they say.
There he is now over there at third, and Mason Hayes at the dish, looking to go opposite of where he's going, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Mason Hayes, a classic lefty power hitter here with a lot of pull. He tries to pull things over to the right side always here.
Ewald set out, got it in, swing and a miss from Hayes. It's a big hack. Shift is on towards the right side, at least in the infield. You got Wright over there at short, pretty close to second base, and Haynes at second on the lip of the grass.
Yeah, you got Haynes playing a little deep. Everybody else relatively normal here. Got the shortstop moving now.
Another big hack. Misses. 0-2 count. Nobody down. One on.
Definitely here ahead 0-2 in the count. If you're the Spartan pitcher here, you definitely want to throw a waste pitch here. I think to Mason Hayes might get him swinging over the top of something, being a little too aggressive with the 0-2 count. Might be able to retire the designated hitter for the Eagles without having to throw a strike.
0-2. Hayes tried to call time, and looks like it was granted.
Oh, okay.
So
I was going to say, because that pitch looked really good. If time was not granted, I was going to say, how did Mason Hayes not get rung up on that pitch? That looked like it was right there for a strike, but home plate umpire granting time, albeit a little late. Better late than never, as they say here, especially for Mason Hayes, because that pitch would have rung him up.
0-2 count. Anderson still up on the bump. Both bullpens inactive here in the top half of the fourth. And Anderson searching for his second strikeout of the game. Anderson delivers. Kinda.
Yeah. Delivers a flip around here and a look at Quentin Marcelin. Letting him know he's keeping a close eye on the CSI center fielder after his leadoff double. Mason Hayes here with the 0-2 count, looking to put something into play.
Now Anderson delivers. Gets one fouled off instead. Hayes looking for his pitch. Keeping a firm eye on that strike zone.
Yeah, all you want to do if you're Mason Hayes here at the very least is advance the runner to third with less than 2 outs. So if Mason Hayes cannot produce a hit here, hopefully he can at least move the runner aboard here. Some good situational hitting
Another one fouled off. Marceline has to head back to second. It's at least a good thing that Hayes, the lefty, can put it over towards the right side as long as he makes contact and Hayes goes over to, or Marceline goes over to third.
Yeah, the key is to get Marceline to third. He's the tying run here in an elimination game. Even trailing by a run, you want to tie it up as quickly as possible. Give yourself a chance.
0-2 again. Ground ball left side. It's going to be a tough play. Going to
Hayes
get
is
his
there.
right, and Hayes beats it by a mile.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. Like I said, by the time the shortstop had the ball, he could have just put that in his pocket here. Mason Hayes hustling up the line the whole way. Second single of the night, 2 for 2 for Mason Hayes.
Working his way to a Tyler Brown.
Yeah.
And now up at the dish, number 6, Blake Sanchez.
And ironically, he's a former teammate of Tyler Brown.
Yeah, so
go figure.
All right. Runners on the corners. Tying run 90 feet away for CSI. Go ahead, run. 270 feet away, and Mason Hayes.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting inning here. It'd be interesting to see, for one, if Tanner Anderson can survive it here. I don't see any action in the CNCC bullpen, but it'll get up in a hurry. Like I said, Caden Hardcastle was an arm we did not see in the CSN game. Pitched 2 pretty stellar innings of relief here to help CNCC along to a victory here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out of the pen. But like you said, you got to empty the bullets if you're coach for either of these teams here. No arm is off limits. Everybody's got to be available, whether it be for a batter, an inning, an out, whatever you got to do to secure the 27 outs it takes to win the game and move on. That's what you need to do.
0-1 on the way. Over towards third. Keeping an eye on Hayes over there at first as well.
And is that rule outlawed in MLB now? The fake to third?
I'm pretty positive it is.
Yeah, I think it is. And you know what's funny? I don't understand why it's not universally outlawed. I probably the last time someone got picked off from that, I mean, TVs were black and white only.
Yeah, for real. They're throwing out, pitching out.
I can't remember ever seeing anybody get fooled and picked off on the fake to third throw to first. That's silly. Like I said, I've never seen it. It's one of my pet peeves. It's a weird rule. I'm glad Major League kind of ixnayed it. I wish colleges would go with that too. It's just something.
Yeah. It kills time.
Yeah, it was completely unnecessary. Like I said, it's just, you don't want to throw the pitch home, so let me step off, fake here, do this. It's completely a waste.
1-1. Fouled off. Sanchez a swing away from tying this game. Still nobody down here in the top half of the fourth. Runners on the corners. CNCC bullpen empty. Spartan bullpen empty. Anderson searching for his pitch. Finds one with Ewald, who sets out. 1-2. Hang on that curveball over to the left side. Trying to double him up. Hayes is out at second. And safe over there at first is Sanchez.
Intelligent play there by Hoskins. Look the runner back. Make sure he doesn't get any ideas to break for home. Gets the runner out at second base here. So Mason Hayes is forced. Fielder's choice. Going to put Sanchez on first base. Him and Hayes will switch places here. And now with one away in the inning, it's going to bring up Trevor Lippert.
Flew out to right field last time he was up, so very capable of making some solid contact.
Well, if CSI doesn't chase this run home here, that's going to be a pretty demoralizing venture for them to have a runner on third with nobody out and get denied.
First pitch. Ground ball left side. That's going to bring him on home unless he can beat out the throw over to first.
And he
does not.
Wow.
One run.
Huge shot in the arm.
A base runner left on. Double play ends the top half of the fourth. CNCC still leading by 1. Perone still up on the bump as Keaton Turner will head back into the batter's box for his second attempt. Flew out to center last time he was up.
Yeah, Keaton Turner will be followed in the lineup by Christopher Haynes, 8-9-1 here, and Zach Hoffman, bottom half of the fourth inning for the Spartans. Perone still hanging in there, making enough pitches to keep himself alive in this game and keep his CSI team in it. Golden opportunity missed, though, for the Golden Eagles last inning with runners on first and third, nobody out. Hard grounder to third base, and then the next batter was unfortunately doubled up, 6-4-3 to end the threat.
1-1 pitch from Perone. High and in with the heater.
Perone buzzing Keaton back a little bit. Keaton Turner flied out to right field in his first plate appearance against Perone. Let's see if he has a little something better in store a second time around.
2-1 misses. And now Turner should get something friendly from Perone.
Yeah, definitely. Or, I mean, he could get a walk, too. Like I said,
yeah.
Perone has been prone to throw some base on balls here. He has 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. And make that 5 walks. 5 strikeouts here as the Spartans get their leadoff runner on, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're Keaton Turner. Haynes coming up to the plate here, 9-hole hitter, second baseman, strikeout victim in his first plate appearance. Steps into the box for his second opportunity, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt thrown down here from the 9-hole hitter, huh, Dev?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got the opportunity to do it, might as well.
Yeah, that's not only a legitimate strategy, it's an intelligent strategy. Here's Colorado Northwestern wanting to build on that 2-1 lead.
Especially at the pace this game is going at, you know.
Like I said, it's
there it is.
Pace here,
Lays on the bunt. It is fair. It's going foul now.
Oh. Wow, I was going to say that would have been a tough play for Torres Moore
straight down the
to
line.
Pick that up exactly with the runner obstructing kind of your throwing lane. It would have been interesting to see if he would have been able to get Christopher Haynes, who was flying out of the box here. And give these Spartans credit here. When they got to get a bunt down, they generally do. I mean, they're very, very effective handling the bat. Nice to see a team that plays small ball like that when they need to here, getting bunts down, situational baseball at its finest here, and the Spartans are pretty good at it.
0-1 pitch from Perone. There's the bunt
there
again.
It is,
excellent
right again,
bunt over the side.
And Haynes making a tough play.
Oh, no, not in the handle.
There you go.
Sanchez exactly threw it maybe in the path of the runner, and unfortunately bounces out of the glove, and two runners will be on now with nobody down.
And give Haynes a ton of credit just busting it as hard as he could out of the batter's box as he got the bunt down, make sure it was fair this time. And like I said, it would have been a tough play for Torres Moore to get him, and it's an even tougher play for the pitcher to try to throw him out. And Spartans are in business here. Runners on first and second as we turn the lineup over to the top of the order. Zach Hoffman.
E3 in the books.
E3 in the books there, absolutely.
There's another bunt over the left side. Exactly.
What great placement. Look at Hoffman.
Kuhn's going to go across, so he does get the out, but runners are now on second and third for CNCC.
And Hoffman putting the pressure on the third baseman, Jackson Kuhns, to make a perfect throw almost. Like I said, is a speedy leadoff hitter for the Spartans, busting it out of the box, going hard the entire way to first. And nice sack. Good job. Like I said, when you need to get a bunt down, we need to do this kind of stuff. This Spartan team is very, very productive at it. And like I said, Tanner Nieselanek here, most productive bat in the Spartan lineup, 358 hitter on the season, looking to cash in at least a run here in the home half of the fourth for CNCC.
That one's in the dirt, but good on Torres Moore to keep it in front of him. Infield playing up on the grass, trying to eliminate the play at home.
And once again, the arms are active in the CSI bullpen. So we keep saying this.
Yeah, they
sound like broken records. Yeah. Say this could be Perone's last at bat, last batter. He seems like a fishing worm. He wiggles off the hook every single time. But this may be close to the end of the line. We'll see. Tanner Nieselanek gets set for the next pitch.
That one misses in. I would imagine if he loads the bags.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who knows, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. The way this game has played it out, We haven't been right about much.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We haven't been right about much, if anything. It's kind of the story of this game here and our lives with this game. But 2-0 count here. Tanner and East Atlantic in a beautiful spot to zone an area, find a pitch he likes, and let it rip.
2-0 pitch. Makes it 3-0.
Yeah, nice job again by Torres Moore. Getting down, keeping that ball from bouncing. That could have gone to the backstop very easily here. Pounced that ball. Potentially saved a run. But Tanner and East Atlantic here, 3-0 count. You think he's got the green light, Dev? Or you think he's going to wait and see?
Let him toss it, see where it ends up.
Yeah, I agree.
If that was me, I'd just sit there.
Oh, yeah, I might.
Poppy style, just on the bat on the shoulder, not worried about it.
I might just be looking.
There you go. That one's going to get behind Torres Moore. That fall. Nobody's covering second.
Oh, my God. I was going to say,
he's halfway there. He still hasn't gotten the ball, and he wasn't paying attention. Whoa. And over to second, indeed. Nobody giving a heads up to Torres Moore.
Braden Torres Moore was
just holding on to it.
Yeah, he was acting like I don't know what he's acting like the ball was dead or something. I mean, it's a live ball in play. Tanner and East Atlantic, of course, heads up base running, and these Spartans will do that to you. They are savvy on the base pass, and wow, miscommunication there and missed opportunity for Braden Torres Moore as Boom Walker makes the long trek out here, and this could be it for Perone.
I wouldn't doubt if he brings the whole infield in and saying.
Talk. Oh, well, not only that, give your catcher a heads up. You know, like I said, talk, you guys. Tell your catcher what's going on. Hey, he's going. This is this. That's just bad team. That's just bad team chemistry right there. Wow. The infielders. There's no excuse for that.
Well, Bailey Dalgio will get some warm-up pitches and hopefully change the momentum of everything. And
yeah, CNCC looking for a big inning here. If they can put a crooked number up here in the bottom of the fourth, that could go a long way towards cementing themselves to a permanent lead and extending their stay here in Southern Nevada.
Well, Dalgio's getting some warm-up pitches during this quick break. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at CSN Coyotes, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents, there's two new Golden Eagles. Obviously, we said Bailey Dalgio is now on the hill, and catching for him now is number 1, Joey Rossi, as Torres Moore gets the hook as well.
Yeah, so Torres Moore's day's done, as well as Perone.
Can't really fault the coaching staff on that one.
No, you can't. That was a inexcusable mistake there made by Torres Moore, and
in an elimination game.
Yeah, like I said, in a game here that means everything to this team. This is your season.
First pitch goes inside against Taylor Writing for ball 1.
Dalgio needs to right the ship here as he's come into some choppy waters. Runners on second and third, only one away in the inning. Both runners in scoring position here. And like I said, the more runs the Spartans are able to pile up here, just the least likely a comeback seems. At least the way CSI has been swinging the bats, they've come out very flat in this game so far.
Second pitch gets popped up out of play. 1-1 count with one down and two on. A nice ground ball to the left side. Have him look over the runner at third, deliver to first, and then you got yourself two outs.
Yep. And on the flip side here, the hitter in the box, which is Taylor Riding, he's going to want to lift something, put something in the air to the outfielders, allow his runner at third an opportunity to tag up and score that fourth run of the game, keep extending and building the lead for the Spartans. So, as they say, when the rubber meets the road, we'll see what happens.
1-1 pitch. Fouled off again. So Dalgio doing a good job jumping out early in front of Riding. Now see if he can record a K.
Yeah, Taylor Riding let that ball get deep in the hitting zone before he took a hack on it. Went out of play over the left-hand side here over the CSI dugout. Now he's in a precarious spot here, 1-2. Last thing you want to do is strike out here if you're Taylor Riding. Allows the defense to play at normal depth and get back and get out of the inning, maybe only giving up one run. Big pitch here.
1-2. Taken into left field. That one's going to be playable in foul territory if Garvin can get there, and he does. Tag and go situation. No, it is foul. In foul territory, catches it for out number 2, holds up the runner at third, and now exactly what you said, you could play in normal depth and see or just have Sergio Reyes hit to you, but that's going to be a tough task in itself.
Oh, no, it definitely is, but like I said, a
little more relaxed.
Taylor Riding not, I mean, he tried to lift the ball out. Like I said, unfortunately, it sliced toward the line here. Garvin was able to get it and get in a quick throwing position quickly here. Got the ball into the cutoff man, did exactly what he needed to do, and held that runner at third, kind of froze him. But this is a very tough out here, and Sergio Reyes flied out to right field and singled in his first 2 plate appearances against Perron, and he's looking for a lot more here. Sergio Reyes looking to break this open if he can put something in the outfield.
He's going to make contact. Just where it goes is yet to be seen. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Good to see Rossi and Dalgio working together now that they're both fresh to the game.
Yeah, and like I said, that's kudos to Joey Rossi. Like I said, coming off cold off the bench, throwing the catcher gear on. And
well, if anything, he probably was catching Dalgio in the pin.
I was going to say that makes perfect sense.
Let's see, 1-0 pitch on the way.
Not sure if he planned on seeing any game action in Joey Rossi, but he's in there now.
There's a shot in the left field. Now one's going to come on around.
That's going to be 2.
Yep, 2's going to come on around. And 2 RBI
and
single
look at that
from Sergio
heads-up
Reyes.
base running. I'm sorry. I mean, I just want to comment on the second runner coming in here. He rounds third perfectly, gets his cleat just on the side of the bag, gets himself in perfect position to sprint home here. And these Spartans, it's these little things, base running techniques, hitting with runners in scoring position, taking the extra base. These are the little things that go, they get lost and they go unnoticed and kind of uncredited, if you will. And this Spartan team, they're an impressive bunch. I'm telling you, Devin. I expected to see what I saw for most of the teams, Salt Lake, Western Nevada, us, CSN, but this Spartan team is really, really showing me something here. Ton of heart.
Next pitch hits on through the zone.
I mean, there's something to be said for teams that play the right way. You know what I mean? That hustle. These are the kind of kids you root for, the kind of teams you like to see do well. And Spartans here, heck of a job here so far in this game, looking like they want to stay and play some more baseball.
That was a tough one from Dalgio in the dirt. Rossi able to knock it down. Reyes not going anywhere.
No, Reyes not going anywhere at first here. And why would he? Corey Ewald is a very capable bat here. I mean, if Corey gets a hold of one here, he could put a 2-run shot in the seats here. And like I said, any more runs here, already a crooked number up here for the Spartans. If they can add to this, this could put CSI in deep waters, even though we're only going to be heading to the top of the 5th inning. I mean, just like that, 15 outs are 15 outs.
Another one in the dirt. Rossi giving a little words of encouragement where he tosses it back over to Dalgio.
And we got to shoot some credit Tanner Anderson's way. Like I said, he took the ball for the Spartans here. With a very inflated batting average against ERA, but he is settled in here and he's done what he needed to do. His team needed him to throw strikes and attack the zone, and he's doing it.
That one taken into right field in foul territory. Camping under is Sanchez in foul territory. Catches it for out number 3, but not before 3 more runs can come around for the Spartans as they lead 5-1 heading to the 5th. Cody Garvin leads off for the Golden Eagles here in the top half of the 5th inning. His team trailing by a slam, and Anderson still up on the bump. Dealing well. He's only given up 1 run off of 5 hits. First pitch here on the way. Misses high. Ewald and Anderson working well together so far, not allowing the game to get too far out of their hands. 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Tournament continues on day 3 tomorrow. First game at noon. Western Nevada against College of Southern Nevada. There's a shot through the hole on the right side. Excellent shot all the way to Nislanik out there in right field from the leadoff man, Cody Garvin. 6th hit for the Golden Eagles. Trying to get some momentum back in their favor. And that will bring up number 4, Cody Schmidt. Schmidt taking over for Torres Moore. Pickoff attempt over towards first, not in time.
Nice piece of hitting there by Garvin, getting that ball into right field. Leadoff runner on for the Golden Eagles.
Another pickoff attempt, not in time. Feels like it's getting closer, though.
Yeah.
And Reyes laying down a good tag from a good throw from Anderson, and see if Cody Schmidt can get something going here. Nice little base knock, helps out.
Oh, yeah. CSI just needs something positive to happen for them here. And, I mean, scoring at least a run would go a long way towards giving them an opportunity here. But like you said, yeah, if you're CSI, I mean, you want to get it going. Even though they're out hitting the Spartans, Spartans are getting the key hits when it matters here. Those 4 hits have driven home 5 runs. CSI has been able to garner 6 hits, but only 1 run to speak of so far.
Misses low and away, and it looked like Ewald definitely would have snapped throw down to first if he can get that that ball out of his glove.
Yeah, the old snap throw. Another overrated play thrown in behind runners, at least in my opinion. I see it all the time. Catchers going up, firing to first, firing to second. Generally never ends well. Hardly ever see the runner picked off.
Schmidt calls time.
It's that Yadier Molina syndrome here. Like I said, he's been one of the best catchers in baseball for many years now. Like I said, he's almost made that famous here, getting up out of his crouch, throwing in behind the runners. A lot of young catchers emulating that these days.
Ringing him up, and down goes Schmidt. Ewald helping out his pitcher and getting the call in their favor and 1 down.
And Ewald holding it out there, framing that pitch a little bit, showing the umpire, saying, hey, you sure you don't like this pitch? He said, I did. Called it strike 3 there. He said backwards K in the books. And it's going to bring up Jake Boyd.
Only the 2nd K so far of the day for Tanner Anderson. Pickoff attempt over towards first, not in time.
Hey, but you got to give it to Tanner Anderson here. He's into his 5th inning of work now. Gave up 1 run in the top half of the first inning. Has completely shut the door on the Golden Eagles since then. Like I said, he's pitched around a little bit, scattered 6 hits, but so far so good for the Spartan pitcher.
Another pitch out. Maybe thinking Garvin tries to take second.
Yeah, nice job there. Like I said early in the count, first pitch here. Trying to see if you can maybe catch CSI with their hand in the cookie jar, trying to take off and outthink the Golden Eagles here, or outthink their strategy at least. Tanner Anderson comes set to deliver the 1-0 pitch.
Ewald setting in. Gets it high and in for ball 2.
79-mile-an-hour breaking pitch missing there for Tanner Anderson.
Leadoff man Cole Walters waiting on deck.
Anderson here was aided by a ground ball double play to end the top half of the 4th for the Golden Eagles, get him out of danger. See if he can get him to roll over on one here. Wouldn't that be something?
That one gets on through the zone. 2-1 count. 1 down, 1 on.
See Tanner Anderson here doing what he needs to do. I said, if he can induce another ground ball here to one of his middle infielders, it'd be a pretty impressive trick. In the inning, back-to-back with end it in back-to-back innings with double plays. Easy for me to say.
There Garona goes. Fouled off instead. Hit and run call. Ends up over in the picnic area on the right side. 2-2 count.
And you had to think Garvin was going eventually here. So that was would have been a good pitch to run on here. Maybe a little hit and run action.
With a jump like that, you put one.
Yeah.
Anywhere deep in the outfield, you got to run.
Yeah, you got to run for sure. And the outfielders are playing moderately deep here. Like I said, a little more than halfway. So, yeah, you get a jump like that and you get that to fall in front of one of these outfielders, you're going to play to run almost certainly.
They popped one up, high fastball. Gets away from them. It's put into the people.
Yeah, get some lively fans out here sticking with us for the final game of the day. We've had great attendance out here at Moore Stadium during the first two games of this Region 18 tournament. We've had amazing turnout every year. This tournament just never ceases to amaze and surprise me here. Like I said, the quality of baseball that we've seen through 2 days here has been amazing, and that's just the appetizer, so to speak. The main course is yet to come.
2-2, breaking ball, gets him swinging at air, and down goes Boyd.
Well, that's a filthy-looking pitch there by Anderson, a 66-mile-an-hour bender, just breaking that off here, and Boyd swinging over the top, swinging through that almost.
Back-to-back Ks for Anderson.
Yeah, and Anderson looking to help his own cause here and get himself out of trouble after allowing Cody Garvin a leadoff single. See if he could retire Cole Walters and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch.
Nice.
Hits through the zone. It's that same breaking ball.
There it is. That's the same one. 68 miles an hour. Just a couple miles quicker, but the same kind of break. Same kind of bend on that breaking pitch. And like I said, he has the CSI hitters off balance throwing that breaking ball. Maybe jam him in here with some heat.
And the 0-1. Low and away. That's going to get out of the way from Ewald. And easily over to second will be Garvin.
Garvin scampers into second, finds himself in scoring position. And CSI needs to...
Oh. And then Anderson drops the ball right there.
Oh, he's seen some weird stuff. But like I said, CSI needs to start looking to capitalize on some of these opportunities here. I mean, it is the fifth inning, but time's ticking away quick for them. Like I said, if they
not going to get easier.
Yeah, they're down 4 runs. And like I said, CNCC, they're not done trying to keep the pressure on and played a few more. So you got to do what you can if you're CSI to not lose contact, so to speak, here with CNCC. If they're able to play a couple runs, take a 6 or 7 run lead, I mean, that could be lights out.
There's a shot up the middle. Right coming in on
play.
hard on it. Over to Reyes. In time for out number 3. And that'll do it. Golden Eagles leave one stranded in the top of the 5th. Taylor Wright will lead off for the Spartans here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. His team up by a slam. And Daugio still up on the bump. Rossi still behind the dish. Looking to get a couple quick outs and put the bats back in the Golden Eagles' hands. 6, 7, 8 batters due up. First pitch misses outside. Hoskins on deck. Turner in the hole. And the 1-0 pitch. Outside again. Golden Eagle bullpen is active at the moment. They have Parker Lutensock warming up just in case Daugio gets in a little bit of trouble. Fouling that one off is right. 2-1 count, nobody down. Nobody on here in the bottom half of the fifth. .9:33 p.m. in Henderson, and the 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed for strike 2. And Bailey Daugio, strike away from recording his first out, or first K, I should say. And Daugio's 2-2 pitch. Rossi setting out. Gets it out, a little too far out, bringing the count full.
Full count here. Bottom half of the fifth inning. CNCC looking for more. Already staked to a 4-run lead.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Daugio gets that K.
Nice looking pitch there by Daugio.
Second time in a row, Wright's gone down via the strikeout. That will bring up number 24, Brady Hoskins, who's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a single, and a strikeout.
Yep, bases loaded walk provided his RBI, and he struck out. See what the Spartan third baseman has planned for his third plate appearance.
First pitch on the way.
Oh,
breaking ball didn't really break.
Breaking ball minus the break. 7. Slow tumbler up there. No tumble.
.1-0 pitch on the way. Makes it 2-0. Third pitch of the sequence. Gets fouled off.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away here. Bottom half of the fifth inning. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Spartans. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Southern Idaho Golden Eagles. Winner go home scenario.
2-1, swung on hard and missed.
Hoskins looking to put that in the seats there with that kind of swing. Like I said, he rarely gets cheated. He may strike out, but he's going to get his money's worth on those hacks. You better believe that. Like I said, Hoskins swinging for the fences against Bailey Daugio. But Daugio here looking to...
There's a shot in the left field, and the winner of that battle is Brady Hoskins, now over at first base with 1 down.
Yeah, definitely won that battle hands down.
That'll bring up number 2, Keaton Turner, 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to center and a walk. A lot of walks spread out. 6 walks total for the Golden Eagle pitching staff.
Yeah, and the 6 walks, like I said, a lot of it is credited early to the struggles of Perone. But yeah, this Golden Eagles pitching staff here, they just haven't been attacking the strike zone with their pitches here. They've just been nibbling around the strike zone, and that's led to those 6 walks. And of those 6 walks, go back here. It'd be interesting to see how many of those 6 walks came around to score. Responsible for, sure, a few of these 5 runs Spartans have been able to plate.
And the Golden Eagles definitely lead in the hits category by 1 at the moment, but they had a sizable lead in that respect about an inning or 2 ago. So it's not like they're making contact. They're making contact right there, getting caught in the center trying to double up. That didn't happen, but did get that line out as Walters for out number 2.
Yeah, a nice idea by Walters there. Secures the ball, tries to throw back behind the runner. Not in time to double him up. 2 down here in the inning for second baseman Christopher Hayes. 2 at bats today. Chris Hayes has 1 strikeout. And
got on due to an error last time.
Due to an error, yeah. So reach via the error. one CSI error that they have committed.
Dalgio would love to get this one before he turning it back over to the top of the lineup.
I'll give Daggio some credit here. I mean, he's come in and done a pretty solid job here in relief of Perone. The problem is the bats are dormant for the Golden Eagles. They need to wake up here and put something together, and they come to bat in the top half of the sixth inning. 12 precious outs existing and standing between them and summer break. So
First pitch of the sequence on the way. Misses above the zone. And if anything,
nice job by Rousey there, pouncing out of the crouch to get that ball. It's a little bit high.
if Hoskins would like to take off towards second, he has to wait for Dalgio to give that shoulder shrug. He takes a deep breath and then delivers, gives that shrug.
Yep.
Ready for it? There. And then delivers a pitch. Out gets away from Rossi, so he gets over to second just like that.
Yeah, and Hoskins isn't going to have to time any move here. He's just going to walk into second, walk into scoring position here. And just like that, Christopher Haynes now with an RBI opportunity with his teammate Brady Hoskins sitting at second base, and his Spartans already enjoying a 5-1 lead here. Like I said, nothing would please CNCC more than to start another rally here, put another crooked number up, and really put some separation between them and the Spartans. Or them and the Golden Eagles, excuse me.
3-0 pitch. Or 2-0 pitch, excuse me. Now it's 3-0.
And if you're Daggio here, I mean, you want to go right after the 9-hole hitter. Last thing you want to do is put him on base and turn the lineup over for Zach Hoffman and potentially Tanner Neeslandic here in this bottom half of the fifth inning. I mean, you want to be as aggressive as humanly possible with the 9-hole hitter. You got a 3-0 count. You got to really fight back here in this sequence if you're Daggio.
3-0 pitch. There you go. Hit the zone.
Nice.
Keep the batter there for at least another one.
Yeah, Bailey Daggio here. Like I said, you got to trust your stuff here with the 9-hitter. You don't want to let the lineup turn over. Top of the lineup here. Get these guys up. The kind of production that exists at the top of this Spartan lineup.
Dalgio going to give something friendly to Haynes. Rossi sets out. Gets it right down the middle for strike two.
There you go, Bailey
Haynes
Daggio.
not able to catch up to that one.
Oh, nice job by Bailey Daggio saying, here it is. If you can hit it, hit it. And he's been able to throw it past Haynes after falling behind 3 balls and no strikes here in the count. Looking to come all the way back and see if he can retire the Spartan second baseman and get his team back in the dugout.
It would be his second K if he can do it here. Full count pitch. Got him swinging on that one. Huge step up from Dalgio. Able to strike out the batter. Leave one more stranded for the Spartans as we head to the 6th. Jackson Coons will lead off for the Golden Eagles here in the top half of the 6th inning. His team still trailing by 4.
Yep, 2-3-4 due up for CSI. Coons, Marcelin, and Hayes. They got to put the pedal to the metal here. Like I said, top of the 6th inning, these outs are becoming scarce for the Golden Eagles as they played 1 run in the top half of the 1st inning and have been held scoreless by Anderson since. Tanner Anderson doing a heck of a job out there for his Spartans. If he can get through this, his 6th inning of work, it will be a well-deserved – well, he'll be in line for a well-deserved victory. I mean, I'm not going to give him any wins here after 6 innings, but like I said, he'll have pitched good enough to earn the W, and that's exactly what you want. And a nice job for the Spartans here is they've been able to keep the bullpen relatively quiet. We don't see anybody up, and the Spartans got to start thinking about tomorrow if they do advance, lucky enough to win this game and advance to tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to have maybe a pitching by committee type deal, or it's going to be all hands on deck. You know, we may see Ramirez come back, throw a couple innings. May see Caden Hardcastle. We may see a makeshift lineup, and just hope that you can pound out enough hits and produce enough offense to win a Johnny Holstaff type pitcher game. If you're CNCC, of course, like I said, they will reemerge through the losers bracket here, and I believe they will have to face the Salt Lake City Bruins in an elimination game.
Yes, you are correct. They will face them tomorrow around 3:30. Ground ball right side. That one's going to get through the hole. Had a little funny hop off the grass as it heads into right field, but a leadoff single nonetheless for the Golden Eagles. That will bring up number 14, Quentin Marcelin. Marcelin's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single. Another single here puts 2 on for the cleanup man, Mason Hayes.
Yeah, and like I said, Golden Eagles here, no time like the present, too. Get it in gear. You only have a couple opportunities left here. Like I said, you don't want to have any regrets. You want to play this game as hard and as tough as you can. You want to leave it all out on the field, especially if this is going to be where your season ends. So these CSI players, just like any team that's gotten this far, has a ton of pride, a ton of, just confidence in one another. You don't get to play at this level here if you're not a talented ball player. And like I said, these guys got to put it all together in a hurry.
0-1 waited on that one, just still fooled him for strike 2.
Nasty little pitch there by Anderson. Like I said, he's really shown us a lot in the repertoire here. He's been able to, like I said, since getting touched up for that first run, he's really, really scattered a few hits here and there, but he's been in control of the game for the most part. And like I said, that's really what you want to do if you're CNCC.
And in the dirt, knocked down by Ewald.
And obviously the Spartans weren't sure. I'm sure they weren't expecting Anderson to be this dominant. And I don't want to say dominant. Like I said, he's walked a few batters. He's allowed some hits. But like I said, just the depth he's allowed them to get to here, staying out here now. This is 6th inning of work has just been an absolute bright spot for CNCC, especially if they're able to hold on for the victory and start making plans for tomorrow.
If anything, to Anderson's credit, looking at my stat sheet, he has 0 walks. That's really impressive. Four strikeouts, no walks.
Let's see, and you are right on, my friend.
Wow. All right, well, Anderson coming in with that high ERA and not expecting a whole lot out of him, but sure enough, stepping up, doing what he needs to do for his Spartans.
Well, and that's intelligent pitching there. I mean, as long as you don't beat yourself. A lot of pitchers, they issue the free pass, they do things like that. I think, like I said, all credit due to Tanner. He unleashes a pitch over there. But he said all credit to Tanner Anderson. Like I said, don't beat yourself. Don't give free passes out. Make them hit your pitches. Trust your defense. Trust your stuff. Trust your ability to locate. Trust Corey Ewald doing a good job calling the game behind the dish. And all those things have come to fruition here for Tanner Anderson this evening.
Anderson's full count pitch on the way. Fouled off. Hit off the mask of the umpire. And we'll get another stab at this one. Marcelin, a tough out. Fully capable of putting one into play and keeping the momentum going for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, definitely would like to. Like I said here, this is a big opportunity here because, like I said, Marcelin will be followed by Hayes, Sanchez, and Lippard. Those are the guys that you're going to expect to do the heavy lifting.
There's a shot down the line going foul. Oh, that one. If that one stayed fair, you got another run because Coons right there had a really good jump on it.
Yeah, if Marcelin could have straightened that thing out, like I said, he would have been standing on second base minute, and I think the run would have come home for sure.
Full count pitch once again. Anderson's got to be up there in the pitch count, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, Tanner Anderson here. Pitch count getting high, but like I said, CNCC, it's one of those things where the manager doesn't want to make eye contact with his pitcher. Don't look in here. We won't look at you.
Yep.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll deal with
I'll tell you if you need it.
Yeah, we'll deal with the specifics after this game. Ice that shoulder up and figure it out.
Full count pitch. Fouled off again. Marcelin
fighting out there. Like I said, he got a hold of one that went almost fair over the left field line there. Did Quentin Marcelin to do what he can.
Outfielders haven't been busy at all since the second inning, and if anything, Turner and Islanic are the only ones with putouts. Hoffman in center, just a prop at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
A little lawn ornament.
Yeah, a little window dressing, so to speak. There, like I said, some decorative materials.
Full count pitch goes right down the middle, sits down Marcelin, but a stolen base in the books for Coons.
Oh, a nice throw through by Ewald there. He has a cannon back behind the dish. Made a nice throw. It's going to be 2 away in the inning. I'm sorry, 1 away. 1 away.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry. But even that last pitch, it was right down the middle for Marcelin.
Yeah.
Couldn't pull the trigger on it, and there he goes. And now it brings out the DH number 18, Mason Hayes, as Anderson ties the shoes.
Well, and again, Tanner Anderson refusing to give in here and give a free base on balls to a hitter. And that's, like I said, that implementing that strategy here, as simple as it sounds so novice, but it's exactly what he's doing. And he's saying, here, I'm going to give you a pitch. I'm going to make my best pitch. Beat me with it. Put the bat on the ball. Put it in play. Do something. And if you do, tip your cap. If not, you're going to find yourself in Tanner Anderson's shoes more often than not, and that's heading down the stretch of this ball game.
Signature big hack from Mason Hayes. Misses on that one. 0-1 count, 1 down, 1 on.
Yeah, you would think for CSI this isn't a spot where you would fault Mason Hayes for taking some hacks, maybe looking to put one over the fence here. They need to do something to ignite the offense, and Mason Hayes said has been the hottest hitter in this tournament.
There's a deep shot into right field. That's going foul, but man,
yeah,
some really good distance on it.
Yeah, if you're Boomer Walker here and you're sitting in the dugout and you're watching your outs dwindle here for the remainder of your tournament life, you want Mason Hayes, you want a power hitting lefty to actually take a couple swings, take a couple hacks. Yeah, try to put one over the fence, Go for the gusto, as they say. Mason Hayes may try to shorten up his swing here on 0-2. But like I said, you got your power bats. You got your power hitter up. Big lefty. Let him take a couple rips.
0-2 count. Anderson looking for a K. Hayes trying to stay alive. Ewald sets out. Pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Ooh, Hayes let that ball get deep in the hitting zone before he decided to take a hack and foul that off, out of play. Like I said, Mason fighting the whole way here.
Shift on towards the right side. Right getting closer to second base. Haynes on the grass over there at second. 0-2 pitch once again from Anderson. Misses outside.
Nice idea there by Anderson ahead of 0-2. Figured he can maybe get an aggressive Mason Hayes to swing over the top of a looping breaking pitch here. He's not, but he's still in control of the at-bat. 1-2. Runner standing on second base. Tanner Anderson would be best served to just focus in on his catcher, Corey Ewald, and try to deal with Mason Hayes. The outs you need to collect have nothing to do with that runner on second base. Him scoring is irrelevant at this point.
Hayes tried to call time, ends up going over to the right side. Reyes tosses over to Anderson, who does get on to first for the second out, but Coons takes over to third.
Yeah, gets over to third, but like I said, if you're Tanner Anderson, you're satisfied with that result here. The result was out number 2 of the inning here. That's going to bring up Blake Sanchez, and Sanchez needing a big hit in the worst way. And this has been the story of CSI's game today. They've had runners, they've had ducks on the pond, they've had opportunities to bring these runners in. They just haven't cashed in. And like I said, the opportunities have been few and far between, but there have been opportunities. They just haven't been able to solve Tanner Anderson. And like I said, a huge performance. But these kind of tournaments, like I said, these make heroes out of bullpen guys. You get unexpected performances. Like I said, we saw Nate Bennett come in and do it for us last year, a kind of unsung bullpen guy, and he turned out one of the best starting pitching performances I'd ever seen.
0-1. This is low and away, 1-1 count for Sanchez.
Considering when the chips are down here, like I said, he pitched us to a win over Trinidad State, the Trojans, and got us in the title game against Yavapai College. We would have needed to win both games. Unfortunately, Anthony Martin did get touched up in that game. Took the loss, and the rest is history, as they say.
1-1, swinging on it, missing for strike 2. And now Anderson in a prime spot for another K.
Well, it's funny, too, because this is Sanchez's third at bat. I mean, he swung at that ball like he didn't know what was coming. I mean, it was kind of like an excuse me, over-the-top swing where it wasn't aggressive at all. It didn't look like he had the ball zoned up. And I wonder if Tanner Anderson is just that hard to read with the ball coming out. There it is. Yeah.
He definitely committed. Beauty. Says the home plate umpire. Third strike's recorded. Third out is recorded. CSI leaves another one out there as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order will lead us off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Hoffman and Nislanik writing. 3 dangerous bats for Dalgio. And I'm sure CNCC would love to find that dagger and stick it in them.
Yeah, no, I definitely would. You said if they can find that dagger and stick it home, I would probably, at least a 2 spot, get up 6 runs, maybe 2 or 3 runs. That might put the final nail in the Golden Eagles' coffin here and send them on their way to Twin Falls.
Dalgio battling up still on the hill, not going down without a fight.
Dalgio some credit here. He's allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, and he's come in and done what he can in relief here for CSI. So decent job done by Bailey Dalgio for sure. If he's able to get out of this inning, be an exceptional 3 innings of work.
This land exciting real quick. We'll see him in a second with the bat in his hand. 2-1 count. Golden Eagles 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. Spartans 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors.
Yep. Bailey Dalgio here in 1.2 innings pitch. He's allowed 2 hits, faced 7 batters, 2 strikeouts, like I said. So definitely doing a solid job out there. And the key there, no free passes. Like I said, Perone issued 6 free passes in just 3.1 innings of work, and that's not
Hoffman's hand again.
Yeah, and like you said, we saw that in this CSN game, wearing that wrist guard on his right wrist here.
That's unfortunate, honestly. I mean, we saw it in the first game, see how much it was hurting him, and I mean, who knows? We don't know exactly what is wrong with it, but enough to delay the game here to make sure he's all right.
Well, and like you said, at this point in the season, you get into postseason play. No one's healthy. Everybody's nicked up. Everybody has nagging little injuries and little things that are troubling them. Of course, just like any player, you work all season to get to this situation. It's just a shame if Zach Hoffman isn't able to continue this at bat, and even more so continue in this Region 18 tournament. He's a catalyst for this Spartan offense, leadoff hitter, center fielder, lefty does a lot for this team here. And you want to see the best players play against the top players in the conference. So when the team is handicapped via injury, it really, really makes it tough.
And he's playing it tough, sticking on out there, and that's on his catching hands, so he can still play center. It might be a little uncomfortable if a ball comes his way, which it hasn't all game. Yeah. But if it does, he can still do well and see if he can still bat well here. 2-2 count outside.
Yeah, and give him some credit. He's up there toughing it out.
1 for 2 on the evening so far. Or excuse me, 0 for 2.
0 for 2?
0 for 2, yeah. Walk, run scored,
strike
out, and a sacrifice. There's a shot right up the middle. There you go, right to his counterpart in center field in Marcelin, and now he's got a hit.
Yep, Quentin. Falling right in front of Quentin Marcelin here for is that a leadoff single?
Yeah.
Leadoff single here in the inning. That's going to bring up Tanner at Nice-Lannick.
Yep.
Tanner here overdue for a big hit, it seems. Well, he did get one yesterday, though, the game winner. Like I said, nothing feels better than a walk-off for sure. Like I said, Tanner was able to provide that.
Nice-Lannick also 0 for 2 on the evening. Pitching on out. Rossi goes out and gets that one.
And nice job by Rossi since coming in relief of Torres Moore. Rossi's been very active behind the dish. Good-looking little player. Like I said, he can catch. He can play any of the outfield spots. He's speedy. He's got a solid bat. Good all-around player here for CSI.
1-0 pitch. High and in.
And Daugio, last thing you want to do, walk your first batter of the game here. Last thing you want to do is allow the Spartans to ignite a little bit of a rally here. Like you said, one more rally might be enough to exercise the Golden Eagles out of this tournament.
That one hits through the zone. 2-1 count now.
Daugio attempting to battle back here after falling behind 2-0 to Tanner Nice-Lannick and allowing his first walk of the game. The previous batter, Zach Hoffman. Like I said, you don't want to put Nice-Lannick on for the 3, 4, and 5 hitters of the Spartan lineup here. This thing could be done quick.
2-1 pitch from Daugio. Over to first instead. The Golden Eagles do have number 16, Jeremy Spieth, warming up in the bullpen, just in case Daugio gets into some trouble here or can't produce any outs.
Yeah, and Spieth took the loss. Wait, no, actually Spieth pitched in relief of the game that CSI won. I'm sorry. Did not get the win, but threw 2 solid innings of baseball here in the win over USU last night.
Runner goes. Rossi has a good throw on down. He got him.
He got
him. Wow, what a throw from Rossi, and good on Boyd to lay down the excellent tag, and down goes Hoffman.
Beautiful arm there by Joey Rossi coming up firing a strike to second base there, and Zach Hoffman was dead to rights. He had no chance. He was sliding in, but that was all for show. That throw got there in plenty of time to gun down the speedy center fielder for the Spartans.
Great play.
Beautiful throw there by Joey Rossi. Coming up, throwing through, and making quick work of Zach Hoffman. Now, if Daugio here can retire Nice-Lannick, all of a sudden he's got 2 away in the inning, and no threats on base.
Daugio, now with the count full, has an opportunity to get that K.
See what he has in store for Nice-Lannick.
Rings him up.
Wow.
Nice-Lannick thought he almost had a free base over there and gets rung up, and now with 2 down and nobody on, we're going to see if Writing can do anything else.
Oh, East Atlantic was walking to first. Yeah, in anticipation of ball 4. Very shocked to hear the umpire ring him up.
Backwards Cade redirects him to the dugout.
Yeah.
He got 17, the DH Writing at the dish. Daggio earning himself some extra pitches. First pitch. First ball. Haven't seen a whole lot of momentum get shifted anywhere, except for Northwestern jumping out, but 1-0 fouled off instead. Not a whole lot of bursts of energy, just kind of little nickel and dime here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, a lot of 100 paper cuts causing you to bleed out. You know what I mean? That's exactly what you've seen. Like you said, here, there, nothing, no sustained rallies, no big offensive production, but still good enough to get the job done. At least right now they are. So
2-1 on the way. Popped foul. Ooh. Over into the people.
Two balls, 2 strikes, no out here. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Spartans in the lead, 5-1.
And the 2-2 from Daggio, looking for the K. Breaking ball instead with no break on it. An unbroken ball? I don't know. What do you
An unbroken ball, a non-breaking ball. I mean, yeah, definitely just unbroken for sure. As there was no snap off or break on that pitch.
Daggio already has 3 Ks on his outing. Gets that one to Papa on the left side. Coons camping under it. And catching it. Hill might have palmed that one, but caught it nonetheless. 3 down as we head to the 7th. Trevor Lippard will lead off for the Golden Eagles here in the top half of the 7th inning. His team still trailing by a slam.
Yep, but when you're within slam range, like I said, load the bases and just swing for the fences. CSI running out of opportunities here. 9 outs away from heading back to Twin Falls for the season. For good. Like you said, summer will start early for one of these teams, and right now it looks like it's bound to be the Golden Eagles.
0-1 taken into center field. Excellent shot from Lippard and a leadoff single for the Golden Eagles. They got 8 hits on the evening and only 1 run to show for it.
Yeah, just tough luck here. Tanner Anderson, like I said, give him some credit. He's been able to scatter those 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, only 1 earned run. But the thing that impresses me most about Anderson is not allowing a free pass.
Yeah, exactly. No base on balls at all. No hit by pitches.
Yeah, exactly. No. Like I said, keeping it clean here, throwing strikes, and just, like I said, making CSI do what they need to do to finish this out here.
First pitch outside for Cody Garvin.
Good idea there by Garvin just to spin on that pitch, watch it go by. Cody did single his last time up against Anderson. He'll look for a similar result here. Top half of the 7th with the leadoff runner on first.
Anderson has 6 Ks on the evening so far. Get a ground ball up the middle. Tough play for Haynes as it rolls into center. Not able to come up with it, and a base knock for Cody Garvin.
And just like that, the first 2 runners for CSI on base here.
Time to get it going.
Time to flip those caps backwards in the CSI dugout. Rally time, boys. Got to get something going. No time like the present to try to put something together. You're only down 4 runs. I mean, the lead is hardly insurmountable.
And the Spartan bullpen is active, pretty far away at the moment. It's hard to read the number on it.
Very much, especially with that tree in the
actually, there you go. I got it. That is number 10, Tyler Beach.
And Tyler Beach may be coming in here.
Let's see. Anderson, he's gone, 6 full innings?
Yeah.
And here he comes. Wow.
It's got to be
I thought like 33's coming out of the dugout. he doesn't even have a glove.
Right. Wait, not only that, right out of the dugout, no warm-up pitches, nothing on the butt, just come right in and
I'm going to bring this water, though.
Start throwing some strikes.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez.
All right, well, let's see if they want a Beach instead of Anderson.
I don't know. I think they may let Anderson go one more batter here.
Yeah,
See? Yeah.
You got 2 on, triple play opportunity. At minimum a double. But
at minimum a double.
Either way, and then you're going against a team that hasn't been able to get that spark.
No, yeah, you're right. And not only that, like I said, you don't want to let sleeping dogs lie. The last thing you want to do is wake up this dormant CSI offense who hasn't put a run on the board since the sun was still out, top half of the first inning. And, like I said, you don't want to, because the, avalanche could be following here if you allow it to catch fire and these guys get hot, they get confident, they start putting together quality at bats. Before you know it, they're a run or 2, they're just inching closer, and they're going to try to give themselves an opportunity for a chance here with 9 outs left. So they're going to do whatever they can to put these rallies together.
Popping up the bunt, and easiest out you could ask for as Cody Schmidt pops it up off the bunt and gets that first out.
It's heartbreaking as Schmidt pops that up on the infield. Sergio Reyes, just as we were commenting on how well the Spartans do getting bunts down, there's a missed opportunity there, and that's a very critical out to give away here. Now you only have 8 left in this game.
9th battle lineup in. Jake Boyd steps into the box with 2 on and 1 down. Anderson getting set, looking for the sign. Shakes off the first one from Ewald. Likes the second one. Sets at the chest. And delivers. Ground ball left side, going foul. Ooh. Golden Eagle dugout. Heads up play.
It definitely was over there.
A 1 count. Ewald setting just out. Breaking ball goes high and in.
And Ewald has nursed his pitcher through some of these innings here. Like I said, Tanner Anderson has been as successful as he's been able to be because Ewald behind there has really, really framed some pitches, went out there and talked to his pitcher when he needed to, and made sure that they were on the same page the entire time. And said, no, can't ever overestimate the value of a quality backstop.
Next one goes below the zone. 2-1 count now. Anderson falling behind. Tyler Beach still throwing around in the bullpen. He's throwing pretty hard. Might see him soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're going to see Beach, whether it's this inning or the 8th.
Yeah.
That'll really tell the story. But, yeah, I believe this is Anderson's last inning of work here, even if he's able to somehow get through it.
There's a ground ball left side. That one's going to get through the hole. 1 run. No, they're going to hold him up. Just a single. The ball played in a little too short. Turner had a good beat on it. And a base knock loads up the bags for the leadoff man, Cole Walters. So there you go. A prime opportunity here. We've said it. they're in slam range.
Yeah.
You got one down, and who knows what can happen.
Well, and that's CSI's 10th hit of the game, so they are making contact. They are finding the barrels, finding the ball here in a good spot here, good situation. They just haven't been able to put anything together when it mattered most. And Tanner Anderson still out there, getting a chance to finish this inning and finish a little bit of what he started.
We'll see what the pitch count is on Anderson.
Got to be over 100.
That one low and away. 99. So
very efficient pitching here for Tanner Anderson. Like I said, I could have almost
good guess.
Guaranteed. Yeah, it's going to be over 100. 99, so 1 from 100, but good job here by Tanner Anderson. Pitch count not really in too much danger, but what's in danger is the bases are loaded now.
100th pitch goes above the zone for ball 2. And now the CSI faithful, a little bit of life in them here at 10:15 in the evening.
Yeah, they're excited here. Like I said, to anyone listening back in Twin Falls, hello, and thanks for sticking with us on this broadcast here. Your Golden Eagles have a 2-0 count here with the bases loaded and only 1 away.
They're hanging tough.
Yeah, they're looking to get back in it.
2-0 pitch. Anderson has to hit the zone. Gets one fouled off. So he does. Induces a strike. 2-1 count. 1 down. Bases loaded. And man, what a grand slam would change this up. I'd be beside myself. You go from a pretty stagnant game to boom, tie game here in the 7th. I don't know. Well, let's see. They get I don't know how many long balls Walters has.
Cole Walters, I'll give you some numbers right now.
There's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, might be able to turn 2. He's trying to be out the throw at first. He does not. No. 4-6-3 eliminates the possibility of anything coming around. And CSI still trails by 4 heading to the 7th inning stretch. First pitch of the bottom half of the 7th inning is a strike, and we have several defensive changes for the Golden Eagles as we try to get caught up here. Give us 1 second, and we'll let you know what's going on. 0-1 count at the moment. And low and in. 1-1 count. And you got... Oh, okay. So Beach did come in, and he's over there at first. So here we go. I'll give you the changes 1 second after this next pitch. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Big hack right there from Reyes. So you have, obviously, Schmidt is now behind the dish. Rossi's in left. Sanchez at third. Walters at short. Coons at second. Beach at first. The entire infield has changed. Next one misses a low and away. 2-2 count. Nobody down.
We keep the score for me. Just make sure you do what you do.
So hopefully everybody caught that. Marcellin's still in center. Lippard's still in right. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. There is a possibility that Schmidt's been behind the dish for at least one more inning.
He came in the fourth.
Oh, wow, he's been back there since the fourth.
We corrected it.
Losing it behind there. He's wearing number 4. Ross is wearing number 1. Both being hit by the gear. Ground ball over to the left side of Walters. Walters to Beach in time for out number 1. So we thought Beach would come in and pitch, but it's still Daugio's game. Although I would assume that Daugio, if he gets into some crazy trouble, maybe they'll just flip-flop. Daugio goes plays first, and Beach takes over on the hill. But that's yet to be seen, and now we'll see number 26, Corey Ewald, return to the dish after the 6-3 putout. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1.
Yeah. I think Jarman's at first.
Second pitch out of the sequence. Taken into center field, giving Marcelin something to do. Catching it for out number 2. F8 in the books. And that will bring up number 16, Taylor Wright, who is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts in a row. He walked the first time he was up. And here we go. Yeah, I know. Garvin over there at first base. I've said Beach 3 or 4 times, but it is Garvin. Garvin is at first. 1-0 count on the way. Hits on through the zone. Strike 1. 1-1 count for Daugio. They have Drew Winkelmeyer throwing around in the bullpen for CSI. 1-1 pitch. Popped up. It is playable. If Sanchez can get to it. No. Oh, wow. It just falls in front of the net in front of Schmidt as well. Schmidt had a beat on it, but it just fell under the lights, and trying to stare up at 10 of those bright lights is a tough call. The battle, that a long strike is called. 1-2 count, 2 down. Daugio searching for his 4th strikeout and the final out of this inning. You good? Just misses outside. Daugio thought it was good. Umpire did not count him. Goes to 2-2 with 2 down. Two-two pitch. Breaking ball with no break on it. Brings the count full. Brady Hoskins on deck. Just in case Wright heads over to first. Daugio gets set and delivers. Outside, ball 4, and Hoskins will get a chance. Hoskins 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a strikeout, and a walk. And this might be it for Daugio. And you got Winkelmeyer was throwing around. And looks like it's going to be Jeremy Spieth instead. We'll see who gets the call. Good outing for Daugio. And yes, that is number 16, Jeremy Spieth. So I'll give Spieth a couple warm-up pitches. 2 down, 1 on, and I'll be right back. Jeremy Spieth now on the hill for CSI. And the first pitch he will deliver. Swung on and missed for strike one. Brady Hoskins at the dish. Runner on first. Could extend this lead. Would need some two-out magic to do it. Taken into deep left center field. Marcellin camping out under it. Getting called off by Rossi instead for out number 3. CNCC leaves one on. Still up by 4 as we head to the 8th. Jackson Coons will lead off for CSI here in the top half of the 8th inning. And now on the hill, number 10, Tyler Beach. Tyler, T-Y-L-O-R. Lefty versus righty. First pitch goes the way of the lefty. Oh, 1 count. Hips thought it was a good pitch. Arms did not. 0-2 count now. Coons is 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout and a single last time he was up. Third pitch of the sequence as Ewald sets out. Gets a ground ball over to the right side. Haynes gets it. Scoops it over to Reyes for out number 1. Four 3 in the books as we welcome back number 14, Quentin Marcelin. 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and 1 single. Beach got 1 quick out. Looking for the second one here. High and in with his off-speed pitch. And Colorado Northwestern has number 9, Caden Hardcastle, throwing around in their bullpen, possibly looking for a save situation. Next pitch gets through the zone, 1-1 count with 1 down. Mason Hayes waiting on deck, hoping Marcellin gets on. That one gets fouled off with the tip of the bat. 1-2 count now. This is an elimination game. Loser of this one heads on home. CNCC in the driver's seat at the moment. CSI has 10 hits to their name. So it's definitely not like they haven't been competitive in this 5-1 deficit. Unfortunately, just not able to get one around. Or more than one around, I should say. 2-2 is the count. Marcellin getting set. Waiting for it. Good eye on that. Fastball up in the zone. Brings the count full, and Ewald's going to go talk to his pitcher. Making sure they're both on the same page. Full count pitch from Beach. Gets it in right down the zone for strike number 3. First K recorded from Beach, second out overall. And now Mason Hayes will come to the dish, who's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a ground out. Second time in a row, Marcellin has gone down looking. First pitch of the sequence on the way. Misses outside for ball 1. Mason Hayes can really help out his team with 1 swing of the bat. His 1-0 pitch. Gets on through there with the breaking ball. Beach shakes off the first sign. Likes the second one from Ewald. Getting set and delivers. Big hack from Hayes, not making able contact. 1-2 count with 2 down. Beach looking for his second strikeout in a row to retire the side. And the 1-2 gets it fouled off. Hayes, not one to go down easily, especially on a strikeout. Made contact every time he's been up so far. Put one into play every time he's been up. Looking to keep his momentum going here. One-two once again from Beach. Fouled off once again from Hayes. Beach shakes out the first one. Likes the second one from Ewald. Ewald sets out. Gets it low. Two with 2 down. that one goes in the dirt as well. Now we're going to get a full count pitch from Beach. Good eye from Hayes at the dish and making Beach throw extra pitches. Good battle here. Could come to fruition for either side on this next pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball, waited on it, ground ball to the right side, gets picked off by Wright. Wright throws it over to Reyes in time for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for CSI as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Colorado Northwestern leads it 5-1. In the bottom of the 8th, looking to extend their lead. And leading off will be number 2, Keaton Turner. Jeremy Spieth still up on the bump for CSI, delivering his first pitch. Outside for ball 1. And Spieth's 1-0 gets fouled off. 1-1 count. Remember, folks, this is only game 2, or week day 2 of the Region 18 Baseball Championship. First game tomorrow at noon, Western Nevada against Southern Nevada. The winner of that will advance on to the championship game at noon on Saturday. Loser will face the winner of this game and Salt Lake, who will play tomorrow at 3:30-ish. Two count at the dish right now. Misses outside, try to get him fishing at it. Brings the count full. Full count pitch from Spieth. Gets one fouled off. CSI led in this game after the top half of the first. Then Western Nevada added 2. And then 3 more in the fourth. And here we are. 5-1 lead as that one's taken into right field. Lipper going to get it and catches it for out number 1. Spieth gets that put out pretty quick. F9 in the books as we go to the 9th batter in the lineup, Christopher Haynes. Haynes on the day. Caught on due to an error. He has 2 strikeouts to his name as well. Spieth getting set and delivers. Outside. One-0 pitch. Ground ball left side into the glove of Sanchez. Sanchez across to Garvin for out number 2. 5-3 in the books as we head back to the top of the lineup in number 13, Zach Hoffman. Hoffman's 1 for 3. Single, sacrifice, walk. Strikeout. Pretty much done everything so far. That's why his team leads up by 4. CSI down to their final 3 outs to see if Spieth can keep it to just 4 runs. There's a shot down the line. That one's definitely fair. Hoffman's going to round first. He is running hard, picked up, and all the way over to second. Nice throw from Rossi out there in right field. Throws it to Coons, and a double with 2 outs will bring up Tanner Nislanik. Well, Nislanik could easily put another one up with one swing of the bat, similar to what Hoffman just did. Nice shot down the line or pretty much anything in the outfield because Hoffman has some wheels on it. He already has 2 stolen bases this game so far, and that came in the first inning. Then a wild pitch scored him. Strike called at the dish at the moment. 0-1 count, 2 down. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to test Schmidt, send Hoffman over to third. Do they need to? No, but CNCC's been aggressive all tournament. Breaking ball hits on the inner half for strike 2. Spieth in the driver's seat at the moment, keeping Nislanik on his toes. No 2 count. 2 down, 1 on. Spieth getting set. Schmidt setting out. In the dirt. That one's going to get away from Schmidt all the way into the net. And a 1-2 count allows Hoffman to go over to third, so no need to steal it when it's given to you. Still, Spieth hasn't allowed anything. And hasn't allowed anybody to touch home since he's been out there. Looking to do the same thing here. Still within slam range, and who knows what can happen in the 9th. 1-2 pitch from Spieth. Breaking ball over to the right side. Getting picked up by Garvin. Going to have to toss it over. Not in time. No! Not able to handle it is Spieth. It actually bounces off a runner and all the way over to second base will be Nislanik. And now it is 6-1 CNCC. Tough play right there for CSI. Certainly down at the moment, but with 3 outs left, they're not out. And anything can really happen, but they definitely got to get out of this one. Hit in the books, then advances on the error. That's where Nislanik's hanging out on second. As Riding fouls one off. Oh, 1 count on the way. Breaking ball gets on through the zone, makes it strike 2, and that seems to be when he needs a strike. He tosses out a breaking ball and usually ends up for the second strike. And we'll see if he can get that third one here. Riding on the day, 1 for 3. Got a single, a couple pop-ups, and a walk. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhanded by Walters. Walters to Garvin in time for out number 3. But Colorado Northwestern extends their lead to 5 as we head to the 9th. CSI's entire season is going to come down to the next 3 outs. Leading off for them will be number 6, Blake Sanchez. Down by 5 here in the top half of the 9th. It's literally now or never for CSI. First pitch on the way. Fouled off over to the right side. Beach still on the hill. Looking to close this one out. And the 0-1. Fouled off once again, same spot. 0-2. Tyler Beaches 0-2. In the dirt, makes it 1-2.
How you doing up here, my friends? Lively.
See if Beach can get a put-away pitch here. Already has 1 to his name, trying to make it 2. Ground ball right side over to Haynes. Haynes picks it up, tosses it to Reyes in time for out number 1. And 2 more outs remaining for CSI. Trevor Lippard stepping into the box. 1 for 3 on the day. Maybe he can make it 2 for 4 and keep it going. There it is in the right center field. It's an excellent shot. Hoffman chasing down on it. Not able to handle it. It's going to fall out of his reach. Nislanik picks it up. And a double. He's going 3. He's going to try to take third. And he will. There's a 1-out triple. Right there. Excellent shot for Trevor Lippard. Keeping his team alive here with 1 down in the top half of the 9th inning. 11 hits total for CSI. Only 1 run to show for it. But maybe they got something left in them. There's a triple. Maybe you get the spark going. And now you got Cody Garvin at the dish, who's 2 for 3 on the evening. 2 singles as well, and another single right here cuts the deficit to 4. Beach getting set. And delivers. Ground ball over to the left side. 1 run will come around. Right, scoops it up, throws it over to Reyes. In time for out number 2. And 1 more out is needed to send CSI back on home. And it's going to have to go through Cody Schmidt unless Schmidt can get himself on. Walmart out. Allow CNCC to play at around 3:30 tomorrow. First pitch. Low and away. And the 1-0. Right down the middle for strike 1. Beach getting set. And it's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That one's going to get a hit. There you go. Getting on through from Cody Schmidt. A 2-out single. And some of these Golden Eagles are not ready to go home. Everybody's made contact this inning so far. 2 putouts, 2 hits. And now we're in the 9th batter of the lineup in number 3, Jake Boyd. Correction, number 1, Joey Rossi. Rossi's not a bad bat at all. In the 9th spot nonetheless, but prime opportunity to keep it going. Some 2-out magic would be incredible right now for CSI. Low and away. Ewald does a good job of keeping it in front of him. And Rossi with a good eye at the dish as well. Schmidt takes a good lead over there at first, hanging out right behind Reyes. 1-0 pitch about to come from Beach. Ewald sets out. Breaking ball gets on through the zone, evening up the count at 1 apiece. And the 1-1 pitch. And the dirt. Ewald does an excellent goalie impression, keeping that one in front of him. Nobody in the Spartan bullpen, especially with only 2 down. Beach has to put this one away for the Spartans. 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. And now Beach can send his team to tomorrow, keeping them alive in this tournament with 1 more strike. 2-2 with 2 down and 1 on. Joey Rossi at the dish. Tyler Beach on the hill. Breaking ball gets put into the net. Rossi trying to stay alive. Could turn it over to Cole Walters if he can get on. Walters waiting on deck. Coons in the hole. The 2-2 once again from Beach about to come. Ewald setting out. Low and away, bringing the count full. What an excellent eye from Joey Rossi. Borderline call goes the way of the Golden Eagle. Now we have a full count and pressure's on Beach. See if Rossi can make some solid contact here. Maybe put one in the gap, put himself on. Full count pitch. Runner goes, he misses. Ball 4, loads him on first and second, and now turns it back over to the top of the lineup in Cole Walters. CSI not going away yet. Now you got a force out at 3 bags. CNCC still in the driver's seat, not incurring any damage as of yet. And Cole Walters now, it's on him. Maybe didn't think he'd get a chance coming into this inning. Here he is now with the bat in his hand, facing Tyler Beach. Beach getting set. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Breaking ball. Walters maybe left the elbow out there a little longer, trying to induce some contact. 1-0 count instead. Coons on deck, waiting for his chance. CSI dugout is loud. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good cut nonetheless from Walters. Beach doesn't seem too phased at the moment. Not even worrying about the runners on the bags. And the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Definitely in the zone. Fouls it off to stay alive. 1-2, and now, once again, Beach a pitch away from sending his Spartans on to the next round. Beach getting set. And the 1-2. Popped up. Not even going to get out of the infield. Who's going to catch it? That's going to be caught by Haynes, and that'll do it. CSI season is over, and CNCC will advance to tomorrow's 3:30 matchup against Salt Lake Community College. But before that, first game will be at noon. Western Nevada Wildcats taking on the College of Southern Nevada Coyotes. 3 outs recorded here. 2 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for CSI. 6 runs, 8 hits for Colorado Northwestern. We want to definitely give Huge shout out to CSI. Battled in this game. Battled in all games. Excellent team. Hard fought team. Very, very tough to see him go down like this, but heading on home and then advancing on will be Colorado Northwestern. Like I said, first game at noon, second game at 3:30. And then the loser of the first game will take on the winner of the second game in the third game to go on to the championship Saturday. If that didn't make sense, go on csncoyotes.com for the whole lineup. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at CSN Coyotes. I'm Devin Verismo. I'll be here at noon tomorrow. Hopefully you will as well. So until then, I'll catch you later.